Welcome back to another play-by-play commentary of the Hockey National Show with the hockey coach, your coach Francis, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand. Today, on the beautiful Tuesday night for you guys on the January 17, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 2023. Tonight, the Montreal Canadiens, they host the Winnipeg Jets. Montreal Canadiens are 18, 23, and 30 so far. This is game number 45. Tonight, before the game, Montreal Canadiens honor Team Canada gold medal on the ice. Stéphane Julien, the assistant coach, with front player Owen Beck, Joshua Roy are on the middle of the ice. The game is going to start right away. The only thing I will say to you guys, you need to know, Montreal have a lot of injuries tonight. Jonathan Drouin is out. Sakoski is out. Jake Evan is out. Joel Armia is out. Gallagher is out. Kaden Cooley is out. Sean Monahan is out for tonight. Montreal Canadiens, they call up Pitlick Pinard from the Laval Rocket is going to play tonight. So that's what happening between both teams. So Montreal Canadiens, not many. And then Montembeault is going to be between the Paris face to Connor Hellebuck. And that's what's happening. And we're going to start the game. We're going to welcome everybody in the next whistle. And thanks to be with us. Bonne première période, mes amis. Rick Bowness, the coach of the Winnipeg Jets, is between the park. This is Martin Saint-Louis. Here we go. The Winnipeg winning face-off, recovery by the Montreal Canadiens after they exchange the puck. Now the puck bouncing back in for the bench of the Winnipeg and the Montreal. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Try to get back deep zone. Reset now by Maurice. Maurice have an amazing, great season with the Winnipeg Jet with the Pierre-Luc Dubois. They're attacking now the left side of the Montembeault. Should the puck by the Winnipeg Jet. Missed the puck. The puck out of the play. Then going to have a whistle on the right side. First of all, we want to welcome a few people in the house. Dan Asham for Winnipeg, Manitoba is in the house. Welcome aboard, Danny. Thanks to be with our Canadian Show. We have Luciano Graziano, the moderator of the Hockey National Show, is in the house tonight. We have Vinny James from Ottawa, knock the door. Welcome back, both of you. Face off at the right side of Montembeault, winning par the Montreal Canadiens pendant play puck in neutral zone. Now, the ball with Blake Wheeler missed the puck. Montreal going to get a puck in front of the bench. Mike Hoffman cannot catch the puck. And then finally, the Winnipeg Jet going to dump the puck in neutral zone. Try to butt a little bit too far for the captain, the ex-captain, Blake Wheeler. We pass the puck to Montreal Canadiens by the broken stick. A very bad play by Montembeault on the pass. He gave the pass directly for the big Jet. They don't take advantage of that advantage. That enough now is coming with the puck. Alfman don't play the puck right now. Dylan intercept the puck right now. Battle with Pionk and then recover in the corner. Perfredi tried puck outside the zone. Finally, Sheffley pass the puck to Dubois. Dubois 1-versus-1. Battle with Harris is coming. No, it's not Sheffley. It's Coolham, I believe. Going to miss a whistle after they hit the post and the goaltender. And then Coolham make this happening there. Zeph Lecave is in the house. Welcome aboard, Zeph Lecave. Jake McAnouey is in the house. Welcome aboard, Jake McAnouey. Then we have Montembeault garde bien les buts. Zeph. Don Burt is in the house. Welcome aboard. Thanks so much to knock the door tonight. Don't forget, get to click on the likes. That'd be great. Face up on the right side of the Montembeault. And then winning by the Waraka, Kovacevic battle for the puck with Laurie all the way back over there. We have Harris with Coolham, the third line. Barron, Morgan Barron, the brother of Justin Barron, play for the Winnipeg Jet. On the back door, hit the net barré, missed the net barely for the Winnipeg Jet. The puck go outside the zone, going to recovery on defensive zone by the Winnipeg Jet. Enola play with Schmidt as a defenseman. Enola is a defenseman, a rookie for the Winnipeg Jet. Now attacking Montreal Canadiens, hold the puck now. Fire puck hit the stick of Enola. At the back, make a save, recovery by Laurie. And then punching back by Peseda, behind the net to Dylan. Dylan back to Pionk. Pionk will now pass the puck to Colhan, I believe. Anyhow, the recovery by the Montreal Canadiens going to reset. The four line for the Winnipeg Jet, guys, is Main Lynn with Stan Long and Johnson, Ebjalbi. Anyhow, Montreal attacking now. Savard pass the puck to Pinard. Pinard's coming to the right side at the back. Try to get the puck in front of Pionk. Return the puck to the blind. Back to Jacky. Return shoot the puck behind the goaltender. A little bit too far for Pitlick. Recovery down the puck by Barron. Return the puck to the side, but all the way back on the right side at the back. Then the Winnipeg is going to get out of the zone. Attacking now. Don't play the pipe behind the goaltender of Montembeault. We're going to reset the new plus coming for the Winnipeg Jets from the Rick Barnes. Pass the puck to Savard. Pass to the opposite side. Arbor lost the puck. Recovering up as his key. Return the puck to Savard. Win the puck around the board to Kirby Dak. I think it was. I'm not sure it was. I apologize. It was maybe not him. Anyhow, attacking now is Winnipeg Jets. Turn around. Hold the puck a little bit more on the left side of the Montembeault. Recovery all the way back by Dubois battle for the puck, and Montembeault make a save, no rebound. On the left side is going to be another whistle from the right, from the license as the referee, and that's what we got so far on this game. Nothing else. And that's what we got so far. Chicago hit the welcome back. Chicago, thanks to be with us tonight. I mentioned try battle right now with Ziski. The puck stay in the zone by the Winnipeg Jet. Allen try the puck outside the zone. Jesse Allen play with Suzuki and Caulfield. The puck go back on defensive zone by the Winnipeg Jet. Going to regroup DMello. Pass to Mauricio. Return the puck to DMello. Pass the puck to the board by Wheeler. Don't play the puck. No icing. Montembeault play the puck. Run out. Draw the puck to Kovacevic. Chasing out by Sheffley. Recovery by Allen. Return the puck to Kovacevic. Skate the puck. Barron pass the puck now to Edmondson. Edmondson loses the puck and turn around by Winnipeg Jet. 2 versus 1. Come back on the right side. Kick out the puck left side to Connor. Shoot the puck. Miss the net barely. Kyle Connor just missed an opposite 2 versus 1 after a very bad play by Edmondson. Go back behind the net by the Montreal Canadiens. Mike Madison back on the lineup for the Montreal. Hold the puck all the way and from Nikolai Heller. Madison used the port, pass the point into the zone, possibly an icing. Beat at the last minute by Josh Anderson. No highlight, no wave. A wave by the great play by Anderson to beat the defenseman. Anyhow, when he play attacking now, control the puck at the right side, kick out behind the net, behind the opposite, right there, turnover. But finally, puck outside is up by Mike Madison, carrying the puck to the offensive zone, hold the puck a little bit, shoot the puck over the box, the puck bouncing back to opposite corner. Anderson return the puck behind the net, back to Kirby Dak. Dak went out to Madison, hold the puck a little bit longer, try the puck deep the zone, definitely return the puck to Dak, Dak to Danny, to Dak. Go shoot the puck, mistake by the back, and run to the left side. Missed the net barely by, I don't know, it was to behind the net by the Montreal. And there's shot by the Montreal Canadiens in front of the net. Outman make a save, and shoot the puck, Hellebuck make a save, go returning in the corner right away back. Battle now by Dubois. Montreal have a great play by Hoffman and Doc and Anderson. Go back now. Intercept by Montreal. Attacking now again by Kirby Dak. Don't play puck at the corner. Battle all back on the side by Madison. Reset now by Schmidt. Return the puck in the zone. Don't play puck by Coulham. Bring the puck behind the net. Jacky going to recover the puck. Hold the puck. New players coming from Montreal again. Harbour pass the puck to the right side. A little bit too far for on the right side. Don't play the puck by the Montreal Canadiens on the opposite corner. Winning the puck by DUARTE. Return the puck to dead enough to Jacky. Shoot the puck. Might save by Hellebuck. No return. It's going to be another whistle going to reset on the right side of Hellebuck. Great opportunity for Kirby Dak, guys, to score on that one. Toronto already 1-1. Florida Panthers score, and then the Toronto tied the game 1-1, and that's what we got so far. Between this is the only 2 goals we got since the beginning of the night and the NHL. While Minnesota and Washington 0-0 still. Michel Cloutier in the house. Welcome aboard, Michel Cloutier. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live show tonight. And Marco Larrabee knocked the door. Look like he's interesting and hitting people tonight. The Dak line has good chemistry. So far, they're looking good. Montreal already have 7 shots tonight on this one over there. Cole Perfetti play for the Winnipeg Jet, rookie, number 91 for the Winnipeg Jets. Face off de la side à le bac, winning par le Winnipeg Jets, but chasing par Pessela, recovered by Dadonaf, hold the puck a little bit more, hold enough to the blind, show the puck by Montreal, started by à le bac, intercept now par le Winnipeg Jets, right puck outside the zone, intercept by Arbor, but not good enough. The third line, Lowry, right now in front of the bench, good hit between Lowry and Jacky. Go back now for Harris, use the ball, pass the puck a little bit too far for Pesada, returning deep zone by the Winnipeg Jet, intercept by Jacky. Jacky pass the puck to Dadonaf, I believe, or Devorak pass the puck to the side, attacking now for the Montreal Canadiens. Dadonaf draw the puck to Devorak, bring it by the blind, nobody for Madison to keep the puck in the zone. They're going to regroup on defensive zone in front of the bench on Montreal, save out to Madison. Pass the puck to the side, controlé by Dadonaf, pass the puck to Harvey Pinard. Pinard battle for the puck on the left side, intercept by Wheeler. Wheeler pass the puck a little bit too far for Sheffley. Don't play the puck by Perfetti behind Montembeault. Intercept the puck, return the puck to Kovacevic, I believe, or Barron. Go back to the side. Montreal try back outside the zone, intercept by Pinard. Return the puck, regroup by Madison. Madison ran the puck behind the net to Savard. Savard behind Montembeault. Long search by neutral zone, tip by Montreal. Recovered by Pitlick. Pitlick attacking now. Pitlick fire the puck. At the back, make a save. Rebound the Melo. Reset to Kirby Doc. Doc behind the net of the at the back, Billy battle with Pitlick, Doc, right by in front of the net, no chance for Pinard because Sheffley intercepted the puck. But the puck deep zone by Montreal Canadiens intercepted the blue line. But now Winnipeg just try to get the puck behind Kirby Doc. Now Winnipeg multiplied so many mistakes on the defensive zone. Anyhow, Sheffley pass the puck in the zone, don't play by Wheeler. The puck bouncing back by Montreal Canadiens, chasing now behind the net. Go back, D. They're going to regroup Ty Edmondson, lob the puck in the zone, the puck bouncing back, intercept by Montreal, by Caulfield, back to Allen, shoot the puck, block shot by Morrissey. Go back by Montreal, keep the puck in the zone. Scan the back door, a little bit too far for Illinois. Intercept now by Montreal, shoot the puck again, block shot again by the Jets for the third time. And Montreal guys have a lot of possibility. Jets not ready to play against Montreal Canadiens, but a bad play by Madison. Dubois shoot the puck, miss the net. Another bad play by Mike Madison on that one over there. Dubois having a possibility almost alone, but he missed completely the net. Anyhow, the puck in front of the bench of Winnipeg is going to come back and they're going to attack in on the offensive zone. Dubois fire puck again. Montembeault make a save, no rebound. Look like Montembeault feel the pain about that shot of Dubois, and they're going to go to the bench, I believe. And going to be the first time out anyway of the game between the Jet and the Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we got so far on this game. With 12:07 to go. Welcome back, Mr. Dawson. Thanks, you're doing well, a little bit better. I know you are sick the last couple of days, Mr. Dawson, so thanks to be with us. Montreal, very impressive at the beginning of this game. Is right now 7-8-1 the shot for them. And, it's a problem. We talk a lot, Martin Saint-Louis, the beginning of the game for Montreal Canadiens. And the last 9 games, they gave the first goal to opponent team. And this is something they have to get better. But obviously, the last couple of games too, they gave 2 goals the first 10 minutes, example, or they get dominated by the shot again. And now tonight is more like a reminder game against the Nashville Predator. And then I see Winnipeg Jet with a lot of mistake on the defensive zone. Give a chance to Montreal have opportunities against the Jets, but they don't take advantage of that. Could be that at least 2 times he could score a goal tonight. And then we'll be see how the Winnipeg Jets going to calm down everything, come back end the game again to win Montreal Canadiens. So with the precise equipment, yeah, you're absolutely right. You can feel Montembeault guys and on the pain behind the net after the shot of Dubois. Lowry versus Devorak right now. Devorak win the face-off, go back behind the net, set up by Edmondson. Hold the puck now, break out. Edmondson, long suspend, it's on for the bench of Montreal. Return the puck by Montreal, all the way back by Montembeault. Look like a bad communication between Montembeault and Edmondson. Go back now, Edmondson to Byron. They'll go back Bennett, possibly outside at the blind. We're going to reset now with 11:50 to go remaining on this period, the first of the night. Here we go. Montreal now. Winnipeg just make a good shot, and then Montreal make a save. The puck went out on the offensive zone for the Winnipeg Jet, but intercept by Hoffman. Return the puck to Barron. Barron long stretch pass neutral zone. Puck Bidak tip the puck. The puck go back on defensive zone. Possibly an icing for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to get that call and going to reset on defensive zone. The Montreal Canadiens. Winnipeg Jet now just make a second shot of the night again. The Montreal. That's what we got so far. Very busy week for Montreal last week. He have an save percentage of 0.94 and 3 last week. Again, for team, he played last week 4 games. He played for the Montreal Canadiens. Go back now by the Winnipeg Jet, backing out by DeMello, pass the puck to Elola. Elola at the blind, hold the puck a little bit more. Black shot by the Montreal Canadiens, puck bouncing back on defensive zone of the color. The Jets going to recover by DeMello. Don't pay puck behind the goaltender Montreal, possibly a nice scene. Again, a little bit, last a couple of seconds, a little bit difficult for both teams. Make not very organized their breakout. So it'll be interesting to see that. Nicolas Heller, guys, Heller back at the last 5 games have 9 points for them with 3 goals, 6 assists the last 5 games. And then Kyle Connors have 5 goals in the last 5 games for the Winnipeg Jets. Anyhow, the pocket drop at the left side of the Alebak. Hold the puck now, just coming back on defensive zone. Don't pay puck left corner, battle off with Perfetti. Perfetti play with Wheeler on that line. Go back now by Montreal. Hold the puck to the board by Caulfield. Pass the puck to Suzuki. Maybe Savard. Elonen. Return the puck behind it. Alebak drop the puck behind to Morrissey. And a pinch by the Montreal again. Return the puck to the goal line. Morrissey went out, change the direction in front of Elonen. Pass the puck to the side. And they're just going to bring the puck on defensive zone. The Montreal is going to regroup with Cole Caulfield. Pass the puck to Madison. Return the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield draw the puck behind a bit. Caulfield play a puck with one hand. What a play by Caulfield. Go around 2 players with one hand. The Caulfield hold the puck, pass the puck to Suzuki. At the other side, bring the puck in front of the net. No chance. Recovery right now by Dylan. Bring the puck to Schmidt. Intercept by Edmondson. Edmondson at the right side at the back. Behind the goaltender. Bring the puck to the line. Holding now by Anderson, I believe, ran the puck around the board. It been left the puck behind to Caulfield. Caulfield shot the puck and passed the puck to the line. It's a little bit too far for Edmondson. Go to recovery. Edmondson play with Harris coming back by the Montreal, but outside of the blue line, we'll get that call for the linesman. A little bit too fast for Josh Anderson. We'll go to recovery. Have another TV timeout. Look like we have a TV timeout there, guys. Yeah, absolutely right, Zeph. I would like to have is a blue jersey, but unfortunately not tonight. I think the next game is in February or then in the month. I cannot remember. They wear another jersey, the Montreal Canadiens Expose jersey. Now they are back 50-50 for the face-off. We want to have a TV timeout. Here we go. Black and white video of people falling down and what I imagine with that music. Daniel devrait retirer les numéros sur les bandes ou seulement changer les annonces durant le jeu. Jeu arrêté. Trop d'argent. Yann. There we go. Don't forget, guys, click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. 62 people. Well, only half of you click on the like. That'd be good if you can do that. That'd be awesome. Thanks so much. Gogol, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live show tonight. Go back now in front of the bench of the Winnipeg Jet, neutral zone, winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Hold the puck at the red line. Don't play puck by the goaltender. Set up now on the right side. And a battle with the Petlick, lose the ball. And then recovered by the Jet, just coming out on the left side. Hold the puck by Heller. Playing by the blind. Set up now by DeMello. Return the puck to Heller. Shoot the puck, miss the net. The ball bouncing back on the opposite corner. The return by DeMello. But Montreal intercept the puck. Go back to Petlick. Petlick attacking now. Petlick hold the puck the right side at the back in front of the net. No chance. Winnipeg intercept the puck. Winnipeg at 3 versus 1. But we have a penalty, I believe, for interference. And going to go the first power play for the Montreal Canadiens. I think Pierre-Luc Dubois got that one over there. And going to be an opportunity for the Montreal Canadiens. The first power play of the night. Again, the Winnipeg Jets. Tripping the call from the linesman for what we heard. Power play Montreal 16.3 in NHL, 29 in the ranking for the power play. And we welcome Kelly Desjardins. Welcome back, Kelly. Thanks to be with us tonight at the Hockey Nation Show. Winning by the Warak, return the puck to Madison, return the puck to the side to Suzuki. Suzuki hold the puck, return the puck to the Warak behind the net, battle right away back behind, intercept by Dylan. Dylan lobbed the puck on the defensive zone, Montreal Canadiens, the first ice scene. Madison now part of the power play number 1 for the Montreal Canadiens. Take the spot of Jonathan Drouin. Cole Caulfield, of course, is on the power play with Suzuki and Devorak. And that's what, and could be Doc. And now controlled by Suzuki, kick out the puck to Doc, run the puck to the board, back to Caulfield. Caulfield hold the puck in the corner, chasing now by Dylan, and then intercept by Laurie. Laurie attacking out the red line. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Laurie's coming to the left side. Montembeault keep the puck hold it back in the corner, chasing by Madison. They are 3 players for the Montreal Canadiens. Laurie does a good job to keep the puck between the skate. Finally, go back now by Suzuki behind the goal line. We have 1 minute to go remaining. Madison's coming out. Drive the puck behind to the Kirby Dock. Pass the puck to Suzuki. They're attacking now. Suzuki go hold the puck a little bit to the board. Bring puck for himself behind the net. Intercept by Schmidt. Is going to complete the icing for the Jets. The puck go back to Montembeault with 50 seconds to go remaining. 8 minutes to go on this first period. Power play for Montreal Canadiens. 0 shot since the beginning of this power play. Go back behind the net. Albert pass the puck to Anderson, attacking out the red line. Anderson keep controlling, kick out the puck left side to Hoffman. Return the puck to Jacky the blind. Jacky walk in the middle. Return the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman's coming to the blue line. Hold it a little bit more. Skating back to Arbor. Arbor kick out the puck to the side. A little bit further enough. Rebound the puck to Anderson. Pass the puck to Ellenan on the wall. And Ellenan control puck. Return the puck Anderson. 20 seconds to go. Return the puck to Ellenan on the board. Ellenan now pass the puck to Arbor. Arbor looking now. Walk in the middle. Back to Hoffman. Hoffman back to Arbor. Arbor shoot the puck for net. Tip in front. No chance for that enough. The puck bouncing back to Hoffman now. Hoffman's coming back to that enough at the goal line. That enough looking out. On the back door. Allen try to get a shot on that one, but the puck go back to Arbor. Arbor to the blind, return puck to Allen. Now we are even strength for the Winnipeg Jets. Go back to behind the net, holding now by that enough. That enough keep control the puck at the wall. That enough turn around. Now control shoot the puck. Lebuck make a save. Intercept by Schmidt. Schmidt use the board, pass the puck now to I think it was Barron, and then go back all the way back, and new players coming from the Winnipeg Jets and Montreal Canadiens. That enough pass the puck, intercept by Winnipeg Jets, hold the puck by DeMello. Don't play puck for himself on defensive zone. Jordan Harris hold the puck behind the goaltender Montembeault with Savard, and we have Laurie right there, the third line for the Winnipeg Jets with a 4 line, by the way. DeMello shoot the puck, read the puck, missed the net completely, jumping the puck. Don't play Montreal Canadiens, attacking out 2 versus 1, but great play by DeMello on the cap control, and the Montreal back checking. Laurie to keep the puck in the zone, turn around all the way back behind by the Winnipeg Jet. Hold the puck at the left side, Montembeault. The puck stuck right there, battle between Harris on the back door for the Jet. A great stick of Montreal Canadiens. The puck bouncing back deep zone by the Winnipeg Jet, but finally the Montreal going to recover the puck and go to break out the neutral zone. Go back now by Pinard, I believe. Anyhow, the puck turn around by the Winnipeg Jet. Wheeler pass the puck to the side. Attacking now by Perfetti. Holding the puck on the blind. Perfetti now on the back end. Return the puck to the forehands. Shoot the puck by, I think it was Maurice. Missed the net completely. Recovered by Montreal behind the net. The puck bouncing by the Montreal again. Lob the puck. The puck go out the play. But we have no penalty for that game. Going to reset on the left side of Montembeault. And the Montreal have only one shot during that power play. That's pretty much what we got on this one. Not really good on the power play for Montreal on the first of the night, obviously for them. We have William McClary knock the door. I agree with you. No, there's a sound to play yet. Julien Cormier, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Mr. Reggie from British Columbia is in the house. Thanks so much about this. And then we have a few people knock the door, and those are blue. And then we have a couple of people. Thanks so much, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that will be helping us to get more viewers at the end of the show. Panther, they delete 2-1 again at Toronto Maple Leafs. Chicago said, they're coming tonight again. Chicago Flyers 1-0. And we're going to get a good bit update around the day, guys. See what happened. Thanks so much, Chicago, to give us some update until RJ is out. The Flyers right now is 0-0 for what I got here. The Panthers take the lead 2-1. Lundell scored 6 of the year. And most of the game are 0-0 right there. And the Panthers take the lead 2-1 over the Toronto Maple Leafs at the Scotia Bank tonight. The darker blue color, the men have color red, not blue. We'll have fun together since 1967. Francois, who is the net for the Jet? Alebach, Mr. Francois, thanks so much. Now, William Lecarre said 2-2. You're welcome, Julien. Well, anytime, my friend. And look like the Flyers score 1-0. Kevin Hayes, thanks so much on the power play goal. And the Toronto Maple Leafs tie the game. Alex Kerfoot is 7 of the year. Got that goal for them. La famille Byron and the house. Famille Byron, Morgan and Justin Byron play are right now on the for them on the ice tonight. 5:40 to go remaining on this period. Face out de la Montembeault, winning par Montreal Canadiens. Hold the puck a bit by Savard. Pass the puck to neutral zone. Return the puck by Savard. Pass the puck to I don't know, it was Harris, Haniel, run on defensive zone, battle in front of the bench of the Winnipeg Jet. We have Sheffley, Perfetti, Montreal win the face-off, win the battle. Right now, shoot the puck, block shot by Alebach, great play by Montreal Canadiens. Return the puck behind the net by Elenen. Go back, Perfetti, battle for the puck on the right side of the Alebach. Be intercepted by the Winnipeg Jet, going to recover the puck. And then Pionk shoot the puck behind the goal to the Montembeault. We battle with Madison. We have an icing for the car we got hurt. We just got from the linesman, going to reset on the left side of Alebach. You can see with Madison in the lineup, the transition Montreal is more fluid. You can see a better way to get out the zone quicker, faster, compared what we are. So he can carry on the puck more, and you can see the fact that Madison is the lineup helping a bit the transition for the Montreal Canadiens. Anyhow, we're going to recover the puck by the Montreal. We go up the defensive zone. Justin Barron get a puck back to Mike Hoffman. Hoffman to the blind. And Hoffman to the red line. Don't pay puck. Intercept by Maurice. Return the puck defensive zone. Barron at the red line. Barron wait now. Don't pay puck again by Edebach. Go all the way back to opposite corner. Reset by Hoffman. No chance that puck retrieval by Schmidt. Return the puck behind the net to Maurice. Return the puck to opposite corner. Montreal put some pressure with Doc. Now Eller tried puck outside zone on the board. He did it. And then finally the Winnipeg Jet attacking now on the back end. Shoot the puck by corner. Montembeault make a save. Go back on the left corner of the Montembeault battle with Emerson and Eller. We have 4 players right now with Kirby Dak join the party. and then try to get it by Byron. Byron still the puck right away, back in front of the net to in front of corners. Montreal try the zone, out of the zone by Pesada in front of the bench. Pesada pass the puck to Kirby Dax, change the direction, going to regroup. Dax skating with the puck, got at the blind, at the left, at the red line, top puck by Pesada. Chasing up by that enough behind in front of the DiMello. Reset par Montreal, bring pas de blanc, hold the puck now. Didi, set up by Harris, pass the shoot the puck, miss the net completely. The puck go back to at the blind by Kovacevic, return the puck, miss the puck to opposite corner in front of the nav. Maurice intercept the puck, go back on neutral zone, and then the puck go back on defensive zone. Montreal going to regroup. Didi, set up by Harris, pass the puck neutral zone. Ballon now with that Pesada. Pesada lose the puck, now attacking by Winnipeg Jets, shoot the puck, and Montembeault make a save, going to reset on the defensive zone of the Montembeault after a shot of the Winnipeg Jets, the number 71, Johnson. Danny, Randy Walkman, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with the Hockey News show tonight. Exactly, free hype. Let's go. Jake McEnroe. The Jets are not that good for Jake tonight. Well, now by the blind, or the play by Dylan to Pionk. Shoot the puck in front of the net, miss the net barely, go recovery behind the net by the Morgan Riley. Or I think it was Byron, but I'm not sure if it was Byron. Anyhow, pinch by Pionk, the puck go behind the net of the Montreal Canadiens. Kovacevic battle now in the left corner. We have right now a penalty for the Montreal Canadiens for Hooking, I believe. It's going to be the first power play for the Montreal Canadiens, for the Winnipeg Jets. Will be interesting who get that penalty. Okay. No, it's a Winnipeg Jet got a penalty. Colehan got a penalty on defensive zone, guys. So power play for the Montreal Canadiens, the second of the night. Hooking in the corner from Colehan on the Kovacevic. You get that call. They don't give any chance for any players. Montreal power play right now. Madison struggle with the puck at the blue line. Going to get out of the zone. Going to recover by Madison. Drive the puck behind to Suzuki. Suzuki scanning with the puck now at the blue line. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Suzuki kick out the puck the right side to Kirby Doc. Doc hold the puck, bring the puck all the way back in the corner to Caulfield. But the puck bouncing on the behind the net. We have a problem there. We'll see what's happening there. We have to go set behind the left side of the back. I don't know what's happening, but we are there. 2:38 to go remaining on this first period, guys. The power play is at 1:35. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be good. If you don't mind to click, we have about half of the people did not click on the like so far. If you can helping us, that'd be good. Just take a time to click on the like, and not only for here, but every time you're watching something on the YouTube channel, you should be clicking on the like for the creator to growing their channel. Anyhow, go back to Montreal Canadiens, hold the puck now behind by Madison, drive the puck behind, back to Suzuki. Suzuki at the red line, hold the puck a little bit more. Suzuki try to get around, go back now, the puck bouncing back at the rack, pass the puck to Suzuki, hold the puck, a great play by the Schmidt, the puck behind on the right side. Winnipeg find a way to get a puck and then go to steal the puck and dumping the puck behind Montembeault with 1 minute to go remaining. Montreal Canadiens so far have 0 shot on the power play so far tonight. We'll make a modification. It's 5 versus 9. Anyhow, go back right now. Less than 2 minutes to go remaining. 45 seconds to go on the power play. That's enough now. At the red line, kick out the puck and for the bench of Winnipeg. You're going to recovery by Winnipeg Jet. Another bad play by Winnipeg. By Montreal attacking now. Shoot the puck. A great stick by Hoffman. Did not give that chance. He then finally go back to Ellenin. Ellenin hold the puck more at the red line. Skating the puck. Drive the puck behind to Hoffman. To Byron, I believe. Turn around right there. Great save. Anderson lose the puck. That enough to save the situation when you come back. That enough with the puck. 20 seconds to go remaining. Kick the puck to Anderson. Kick out a little bit too far. Dylan intercept the puck. Reels the board on the board. Intercept by enough. Pass the puck now to Montreal. Attacking out by Harris. Pass the puck to Anderson. Battle for the puck. Return the puck to Harris. Hold the puck. Pass the puck to that enough. That enough shoot the puck slowly when he falls. And going to recover by Hellebuck with 1 second to go remaining, guys, on this power play. And Montreal had one shot, but it was barely shot by that enough on the last one over there. Unfortunately, Montreal did not take advantage of the 2 power play they got on the first period. Con Rob. RJ Calabro, welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. And that's what we got so far. We got Rob. Welcome back. Now, le go winning par le puck par Wheeler. Le puck go vers Pion. Pion don't pay pas une neutralisation. Le puck bouncing back, all the way back by Savard. Last 1 minute to go remaining on the first period between the Jets and the Montreal Canadiens. And so far, 0-0. Pitlick pass the puck left side. Don't pay by Pinard. Intercept par the Jets. Possibility penalty for Pitlick. And go back on that Pionk. Pionk hold the puck a little bit more. Go back to return by Sheffley. At the box, go to the penalty box, the bench. And now the Winnipeg Jet with 35 seconds to go. They are 6 versus 5. Go back by Sheffley. Back the puck to the side. Intercept now. Pass the puck in front of the net to Pionk. Pionk pass the puck to the opposite side. Recovered by Dubois. Dubois coming out. Dubois hold the puck. Turn around again. Dubois pass the puck to blind. Control the puck on the right side, controlled by Wheeler. Wheeler back to Dubois, and the left right side Montembeault on the kick out to the back door to Eller. Hold the puck now by Wheeler, bring the puck to Dubois. Dubois return the puck to Perfetti. Perfetti back to Dubois. Dubois the left side of Montembeault. Now go back at the blind, go back Perfetti. Shoot the puck, black shot by Montembeault. Wheeler intercept the puck, back the puck Perfetti. Another shot by Montembeault, but it's going to be the end of this period. This is the end of this first period, guys, between both teams. Nobody scored a goal between both tonight. And then Montreal Canadiens are going to start the second period on the PK after the last, about the Pitlick 2 minutes for tripping at the end of this first period. Montreal 0-2 on the power play with only one shot. The end of the first period. The shot out Montreal Canadiens 10 and the Winnipeg Jet 6. So that's happening after 20 minutes at the Bell Center. Montreal Canadiens 0, Winnipeg Jet 0. We're going to give you a little bit more information about the update we got for you for the stat. 44, 56. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. The Jet did not play their best period. My eyes. Montreal Canadiens, at least they resist the first period where they struggled for the last 9 games. Here we go. We have a few people knock the door. Well, first of all, we welcome back everybody. Look like Montembeault is on the Oli Ab play tonight. Julien Cormier, a nice effort and first power play at home is served by Gypsy for Marco. Tony, welcome back, Tony. Thanks to be with us tonight, Tony Reader. Let's see what happened around the league, guys. After 20 minutes, it's 1-0 for the Flyers. At the Toronto Maple Leafs, it's 3-2 for the Panthers. Wow. Wow, amazing. The Florida Panthers over the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Capitals take the lead 1-0 over the Minnesota Wild after 20 minutes. 0-0 Montreal Canadiens and the Winnipeg Jets. We have 4 games in action at the beginning at 7 o'clock, 1 at 8 o'clock, 1 at 8:30. 1 at 9 o'clock, 2 at 9 o'clock. So we don't have a late game tonight in NHL. So we're going to have a chance to follow up a little bit more what's going on around the league tonight. So that's what we got. 5 goals already in Toronto. Wow, that's impressive. Melissa, welcome aboard. There were 4 hours. Pierre Martin, you to thank the Jet won revenge on the AB. I take it to them. Merco, welcome back for your question. Thank you so much. Alan Barnes, welcome back, Alan Barnes. Long time we didn't see Alan Barnes, guys. Alan Barnes is right here. So thanks so much, Alan, to be with us. Hopefully you're doing well. Alan, glad to see you around. Thanks so much, Alan. Francois Bit, come on the leave. You're absolutely right about this one over there. And the risk accident might be fall below the AB and Sandane. You're absolutely right about this, Marco. They're going to trade both of that. Damco, they look like they want maybe Bowser out. And you'd be surprised if Vancouver go down 27 and Montreal finish 26 at the end of the season. So it'll be interesting. I've been learning French at school. Roger, and one of the Habs best first period this season. The defense was played well. I agree with you, Butch. Better opportunities for the Montreal Canadiens. Overall, they did very well. Montreal struggled the first period, so to get out with 0-0, I think that's pretty good. I agree with you about this one over there. And then we have a few people. We knock the door. Here we go. Look like everybody is happy. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go on the TV timeout here for a few minutes. Then we'll be back a little bit later for sure. One thing, we thanks everybody to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. And don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. That will helping us. We are 44. We're a little bit behind. We love to have about 50 after the first period. If we can, that'd be better for us. Alan was sick. Hopefully, speed recovery. Alan, we miss you, buddy. We really miss you.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my 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 day. Oh, day.
welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much. Again, we hit the 52 likes, so it's not too bad. We hit a little bit more. Thanks so much, everybody, to step up for your likes tonight. Look like a good conversation in the chat. Tonight, I have 8 games around the league. Montreal play against the Winnipeg Jets, but what is the most important thing for Montreal is to be sure Florida lost tonight. That'd be good for them. And then they would like to be sure the Nashville beat the Blue Jackets. For the Montreal, the Buffalo beat the Chicago Blackhawks. And then the Detroit beat the Coyotes. And then it's no matter, Kraken and the Oilers. The reason why I said that is that gave a chance for the Panthers to go lower in the standing. And that's what we're looking for. So, Montreal could have a great night by losing, and the Toronto beat the Panthers, but look like the Toronto struggle. I don't know what's going on with Toronto right now, but they are losing right now. Alan, welcome back. We're glad to have you aboard, Alan. We miss you. We still at the intermission first period, guys. That's what we got so far. Don't forget, if you are new at the Hockey Nation Show, we are doing a show every Monday to Friday at 6 o'clock p.m. It's called a warm-up show with a co-host in our tap. During that show, we do the prediction of the night, and we have that kind of standing and competition between people in the chat about to decide who is going to win the game. You can join us to listen more of the show. It's a Monday to Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Every Sunday morning, it's called the HABS Branch, Your Sunday Rendezvous. This show is only about the Montreal Canadiens, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, Sunday morning. Our co-host is Marco Rabi, and we have a special guest, usually Karen Hans, knock the door with us, talk about the Montreal Canadiens. She worked with the buzzhockey.com. It's a nice place. You can listen more or watching more or read more about the Montreal Canadiens. Finally, the last one, we have a show every month. We have a video every day, Monday to Saturday. It's called the HABS Daily News at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We talk about happening with the Montreal Canadiens. We'll give you some update about injuries, signature, or performance, and we comment a lot about the team, honestly. So it's another way to learning more about the prospect for the Montreal Canadiens, and that's what we do at that show. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, the show was about the ad news about all the development with the Montreal Canadiens. So it's a video where I talk about the development for the Montreal, where they at this moment of the season, and what I'm looking for the second half of the season. The player like Jesse Lennon, Justin Barron, or Sarkowski or Jacky about the development. So that's happening on that show. Again, you can watching this every day at 11 o'clock. And click on the likes if you watch this or sharing this on the social media. That's another way you can see that. So I also want to give you a little bit more what's going on with the channels called the Hockey Nation Show. Thanks again to be a member of the Hockey Nation Show. You can support the channel by clicking on the member. It's only $1.99 per month. And that's give us the channel to stay alive, honestly. But yeah, so thanks so much, everybody, to be a part. And then every game we do the show, we give you guys at the end a post game. You can come live and talking about the game. Usually we do that. So thanks so much, everybody. Maybe a business degree, Melissa. I don't know what is coming now here. Laval remplacement not doing bad for François Pitt. They are right now. Laval, a couple injuries. They lost a Baudin yesterday for 4 to 6 weeks. Mr. Jeremy N is in the house. Thanks so much. Pittsburgh Steelers fans 8. How you doing, my friend? Welcome back, Pittsburgh. We miss you, buddy. I know we saw you a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully you're doing well. And glad to have you aboard. And that's what we are right now. So that's happening. Thanks so much, Pierre-Martin. Coach, j'ai été envoyé un bon café, $4. I do not get it. It looked like it did not work. Yeah, I got this one over there. Did it pop up? Wow. Oh, maybe I was at the. Maybe I was at the. Maybe I was at the break. Is it possible? I missed that one at the break. I don't know. But we got a super chat, a super sticker for Reggie, guys, at $4. Here we go. Super chat, Reggie. Thanks so much, Mr. Reggie, for the super chat. I apologize. I think I missed. If I missed it, it was maybe I was at the break. If it was the case, I apologize for that one over there. So thanks so much for that. It's a nice day there today, Coach. A little bit cloudy right now. It's funny. I just went out on my balcony looking for the ocean, and it's a little bit cloudy, but the sun is not there. But it's perfect for me. It was really nice yesterday. It's the winter time. It's the best time of the year here. It's a little bit like Florida, and but I think it did not rain here since like beginning of December or November. Like rain here. We are right now in a dry season here. It rain a lot during summer or in October, November. But right now, looking great here. Love it, love it, love it. So I can François, so how is the not too bad. François is really his friend, like they wear like funny dress, like they don't have like the orange short or the white jersey, the white shirt. They wear other things like a tie, but it's fun things. So it's really strange to see that over there. I went there like 2 weeks ago. Really interesting. I did not go out a lot, and I should, because you can take a taxi or you can take like a Uber, but it's called like a tuk-tuk. It's like a truck, and you can sit in the back of the truck, the bench, everything like that. It costs 10 baht. So 10 baht is about 35 cents, and they carrying you from Jambien, I live. It's about 5 miles. I'm about 5 miles of the big attraction over there. And there a street name, and here in Thailand, guys, straight is soy, S-O-I. So straight is soy. And it's by number, soy 1, soy 2. Like me, I live at the soy 15, between 16 and 15. But in Pattaya, where they have a lot of action is between the soy 8 and 6. And they have that walking street, you can go there. And then you have another soy 13, but a little bit not on the beach. Anyhow, so I went there last weekend at the soy 8 and 6. It was my first time. It's pretty funny to see that. It's pretty funny. And yeah, so the odors is on the beach, directly on the beach. And I've been there 2 weeks ago anyway. I think it was the weekend of the New Year. That's what I was over there. Welcome back, Mr. Kevin TP. Well, welcome back. We're going to have, don't forget, guys, tomorrow is going to be press conference by Ken Hughes at 12 o'clock p.m. I invite you to join watching this live. We're going to give you a report of this press conference by Ken Hughes definitely. And we're going to talk about this during my, not my app daily news tomorrow morning, but the next one, the second one after that. That's what we are right now. Roger, does anyone, there speak English goes to make a new friend. They have it's funny, they have a lot of people speak English or they be sporadically English. And, but It's okay. You know, it's easy over there. It's really strange. But Mr. Gator, some friends catch last night, and they were good. Fried crickets. I don't have those stuff like that, Gators. They have like, you have some fish and all the kinds of like that. It's not like I'm looking for. Anyhow, the second period just restart, guys. Power play for the Winnipeg Jet behind the net. All the back chased by Anderson, Kyle Connor intercept the puck. When we go back on the offensive zone, they're going to set up the break, the power play for the Jets. Hold the puck now. On the other side, Connor shoot the puck. Black shot by the Montreal. Go back in the corner. Set up by Heller. Heller battle for the puck all the way by DUARTE. Winnipeg was trying to get the puck in front of DUARTE. Return the puck behind the net by Dubois. Dubois hold the puck with Savard. Bring puck in front of the net. Intercept by Edmondson. Don't play the puck. Intercept the blind by Connor. Bring the puck to the side to Heller. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. Go back in the corner. Heller recovery. Back to Maurice. Maurice walk in the middle. Back to Connor. Connor back to Maurice. Hold the puck to Heller. Back to Connor. Go back now. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. To go back to the blind. Hold the puck. Maurice. Keep the puck in the zone. 1 minute to go remaining. Go back to Heller. Heller to Dubois. Dubois on the other side. Montembeault. Try to pick around. Hold the puck. Back to Connor. Connor's coming now. Connor shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. Rebound by Dubois. Go back to Connor. The only one did not touch the puck. Sheffield finally did it. Back to Maurice. Back to Connor. At the thoughts. On the left side, Montembeault. Hold the puck in front of DUARTE. Now go back to the goal line. Return the puck to Dubois. Return to Connor. Coming back to Maurice. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Maurice to Heller. Back to Maurice. Back to Connor. Fire! In the boot! Kyle Connor, the one-timer from the office, score. And take the lead 1-0 again. The Montreal Canadiens. Can we play a goal by the Winnipeg Jets? And that way, only one shot. They take 2 shots. Connor score is 22nd of the year, guys. Connor set by Maurice at 1:24 at the second period. That way, the Winnipeg Jets take the lead 1-0 over the Montreal Canadiens. One-timer goal, not a one-timer, but a goal on the power play by Connor, 22nd of the year. And that's gave them take the lead 1-0 over the Montreal Canadiens ce soir. A tough one for Montreal. Start the second period that way. Maurice cannot do any. Montembeault could not do. Anyhow, Caulfield draw the puck now to Kovacevic, pass the puck to Harris, return the puck to Zuski, don't play puck on the side, the puck go back behind the goaltender Pionk, intercept the puck, pinch by Montreal, and reset now by Elenen, return the puck to Kovacevic at the red line, says Caulfield, missed the puck completely, recovered by Winnipeg Jet, bring point for the bench, recovery went up by Laurie went out, don't play puck behind the goaltender, Kovacevic play again, Winnipeg Jet, came for the Winnipeg Jet, by the way. And this organization go back now on the right side of the Montembeault. Chase Allen intercepts the puck, lose the puck, go back in front of the net by Morgan Byron. Byron battle for the puck behind the net. Battle now punching Harris behind, hold the puck behind, recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Caulfield hold the puck to Zuski. Zuski at the red line, control the puck in front of the bench. Montreal finally lose the puck in last second, but we have outside of the blind, I believe. We're going to get for holding. We'll be interested what that call is about this. Winnipeg Jets for holding. Wow. Morgan Byron behind the net, and Montreal Canadiens going to take advantage of that power play for the third time tonight on the power play. Montreal Canadiens going to reset on the left side. See, Connor is at it again. Yeah, always, Connor is not in, he's always been that way against Montreal Canadiens. Go back now by the right side of the back battle with DUARTE. Finally, the puck go all, out of the zone and recovery by Zuski. Return the puck by Winnipeg. Don't play by Montembeault. Set up now by Mike Madison. Going to hold the puck, and Madison hold the puck a little bit longer. Madison keep controlling, draw the puck to Zuski, skating with the puck. Zuski at the blue line. Come back now, the red line, kick out the puck left side to DUARTE. Don't play a puck, intercept by MEILLEUR. Return the puck behind the net, DDD. Set up now by Schmidt. Schmidt hold the puck a little bit more, intercept by Doc. Doc return the puck to Madison. Doc back to Doc. Doc will now hold the puck, return to Madison, but another bad play. The puck go out of the play. of the Montreal on defensive zone, going to a set with a little bit 1:15 to go remaining on the power play. Montreal have 1 shot and 3 attempts power play so far. Madison draw the puck to Arbor Jekai, when Anderson, apologize. Anderson pass the puck left side, controlling run out to back to Hoffman, to back to Anderson, hold the puck, back to Hoffman, Hoffman to the board, back to Anderson, run the puck on the board to Jesse Allen. Allen contre the puck, change the direction, great play by Allen. At the wall, pass the puck to Arbor. Not to Arbor, back again to Barron. Barron play on the power play, fire the puck, black shot by Winnipeg Jet, the puck go out of the play of the zone, recovered by Allen. Intercept now, bring puck to Anderson, coming out. Anderson hold the pocket, bring puck to Allen, and for the Pionk, return the puck to Dadenoff. Dadenoff hold the puck, draw the puck to Barron. Barron hold the puck a little bit more, walk in the middle, back again to Allen. That puck to Dadenoff, pass the puck to Hoffman. Go back now to Hoffman, return the puck by himself, keep the puck for him to the wall, bring puck to Dadenoff, intercept by Winnipeg Jet, possibly at 2-1. Kick out the puck now onto the side, intercept by Barron, return the puck by Montreal Canadiens. Montreal attacking now, almost like Dadenoff, hold the puck now, draw the puck to Allen. Allen around the back, shoot the puck in front of Hoffman, black shot to the left side, Allen return the puck to Dadenoff. Go back all the back of the blind with 5 seconds to go. Holding by Savard, return the puck to Dadenoff. Dadenoff hold the puck behind the goaltender in front of the net. A low chance. Recovered by Winnipeg Jets. Coming outside the zone. Winnipeg Jets in front of the bench. The Jets don't pay puck by left side. Battle went out with Hoffman and Savard. Intercept by Edmondson. The puck bouncing back. And now go by Dubois. Dubois pass the puck to Connor. Connor shoot the puck, miss the net. Recovered by the Jet. Abdulwan. Di Mello pass the corner. Connor pass the puck to intercept by Hoffman. And finally, the Montreal going to dump the puck behind the goaltender. Hellebuck, new plus coming with 15 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Go back behind Pinard. Return the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick play with Pesada and Pinard. Go DDD. Intercept by the Winnipeg Jet. The puck go out of the play. We're going to get that card. Go to a set on the neutral zone. Welcome back, Mr. Michael Shocks. Shocks is a great man from the Nashville Predator area. Love to have Mr. Shocks in the house. Every time he can, he stop by. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be great. We try to get another night of 8 of the 100. Back now, winning by the Montreal Canadiens, but the ball go back, saved back by Hellebuck with 14:55 to go remaining on this second period.
Oh my God!
Winnipeg attacking now, pass the point a little bit too far in front of the, I don't know, it was Perfetti. Anyhow, they go back to the one was corner. Go back behind the net of Montembeau, leave the puck behind it, intercept by Savard. In front of Sheffley, go DDD set up now by Montreal, get out of the zone. The puck bouncing back between the defensemen. The Jets recovered by Murray C. Pass the puck in neutral zone. The puck go back to the right side. Sheffley attacking now. Sheffley draw the puck to Perfetti. Perfetti looking fire puck. Montembeau make a save, no rebound. We're going to reset on the right side of the Perfetti, of the Montembeau. This is gave them the double-digit shot for the Winnipeg Jet tonight. Again, a Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got so far in this game between both teams. Here we go. Montreal Canadiens don't pay behind Hellebuck. This was the 200 goal of Kyle Connor and NHL of 429 game during his career. Now, Winnipeg Jets don't pay back. The Calgary, the Florida Panthers guy take the lead 4-2 against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Wow. The Toronto Maple Leafs are losing 4-2. The Florida Panthers are back right now in the standing. You can see the big W they got the last couple of games for Colorado, for the Fleur Panthers, I think they beat the Vegas, and now they're beating the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Flyers tied the game, but now 1-1. The Ducks come back, tie the game 1-1. The Capitals take the lead 2-1 over the Minnesota. The Jets take the lead 1-0. 0-0 between the Predator and the Blue Jacket. The game just start right away there, but the biggest surprise right now, the Fleur Panthers guys are beating the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know what's going on at the Scotiabank tonight, but not looking good again for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. Again, the Fleur Panthers. Panthers are a goal from Barkov, Lundell, Mahura, and Verhey, 21st of the year. So, wow, shocking. The Toronto Maple Leafs again. Not looking good. Welcome aboard, Mr. MSU Detroit fans. Welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with us. We have a TV timeout. So the resident at the Canadiens and the College Arena tonight. Again, at the Marlette. You're absolutely right about this. Will be interesting here if they're going to win tonight. They said them and French is a bit harder because we have sound. I don't know what's going on there. Look like it's a chat for French lesson tonight. Murray pulled in on 7 shots and 3 goals in our top said. The Saginaw Spirit and the OHL team down the road from me as SLATER Arena cut what the Canadiens are playing in. Murray fall on his head or cannot get up. And then we have an attack to the Panthers goes all the ad took the leave. Murray is here we go. And the leave in sync up then Danny. Murray forgot the rules. He thought he should be let all the shot in and no make any save. Anyhow, that's what we got right now. We have a TV timeout in Montreal Canadiens. Montreal Canadiens right now losing 1-0 back on the game. Honestly, and they you know, it's a special team tonight so far. Montreal is 0-3 on special team, and they gave a goal. They got 1 versus 1. So we have to give credit for the Jet take advantage of the opportunity. Montreal cannot so far. Montreal is okay between the pipe. I see Winnipeg Jet not impressive so far. I thought they would be more hungry versus the Montreal Canadiens. But look like they are asleep a little bit. Would be interesting how they're going to consist the second half of this game. 13 minutes to go remaining, guys. A little bit over. 13 minutes to go remaining on this game. Second period, honestly. Go back par le winning, par le Winnipeg Jet. Ton paye pas bien goaltender. Recover service, intercept the puck. Bouncing a puck. Go back now par le Montreal. Go in the 3 zones. Ton paye pas par Pinard. Go back behind the goaltender. Pionk recover puck. Go DDD. Set up now. At the blank. Hold the puck by Jacky. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the Winnipeg Jet. Don't pay puck back on defensive zone. It's going to be a nice scene. Again, another ice scene. Not really a excited game. If you are Winnipeg Jet, you feel comfortable. 1-0 on the road. You're happy about this, but you're not happy about the structure of this plan tonight or the structure, what's going on the ice for both teams. A lot of icing, a lot of whistle, not many connection, not many chance or opportunity so far. Monte doing the job, thought it would have been a disaster with Allen on ER. You're absolutely right, Francois. Excuse me. The show was over before I start. No doubt. Zeph. Go back now on the right side of the Winnipeg Jet. Hellebuck winning for the face-off. Don't pay point neutral zone. They'll go back slowly back on defensive. Set up by Byron. Byron now use the board. Pass the point neutral zone. The puck bouncing back. Intercept by Dadenap. Support by Montreal. Shoot the puck. Hellebuck make a save. Rebound. Hellebuck back into the save. Another Dadenap. A black shot. One more time Dadenap. Over. Black shot again by the Winnipeg Jet. They hit the post. And wow. 3 opportunities for the Montreal Canadiens. They cannot capitalize on that one. Go back now by Albert Jacky. Pass the puck to Devorak. Return the puck to Byron. On the left side. Hit the On the left side, that enough on the back door. Give the lead, the goal for the Montreal Canadiens, and they score and tie the game 1-1. What a goal. Wow, that enough score. Tie the game, guys, 1-1. Again, the Montreal Canadiens. Tonight, that enough. A backdoor shot, a pass by Barron, and pass by Devorak on this one. And the Montreal Canadiens tie the game 1-1. And that's what happening at the Bell Center, 1-1. With less than 1 minute to go remaining on this period. Montreal tie the game 1-1. Montembeault make a save. Go back now in offensive zone. Montreal hold the puck by Suzuki. Shoot the puck on the back door. Intercept by Winnipeg Jet. Attacking now. Hold the puck by Laurie. Pass the puck, but intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Who go back behind the net. Montembeault set up by Harris. Harris hold the puck a little bit more. And behind and looking left and right. Try to get a break out. Pass the puck to the side. Like right by the Suzuki. I'm not sure the Suzuki is Anderson. Pass the puck in front of Kubidak. Intercept by the Winnipeg Jets. The puck bouncing back to Byron. Byron now pass the puck to I don't know. It was Hoffman. Anyhow, Anderson don't play puck behind the net. Chasing by Doc, but reach the pocket by Hoffman. Hoffman loses the puck. Winnipeg Jets going to get out. Perfetti pass the puck to the right side. Chasing the puck behind the net by Byron. Chasing by Perfetti. Intercept by Byron. Pass the puck to Hoffman to Doc. Doc's coming out. Pass the puck to Hoffman. Fire puck. The Mike Hoffman score. And that way the Montreal Canadiens guys score a goal again. Unbelievable. Wow, this is a shot, the Major League Baseball, the Major League. Honestly, that shot of Hoffman guy, unbelievable. Over the blocker, the right shoulder of the Alebak. They like this. Montreal Canadiens scored 2 goals back-to-back and take the lead 2-1 against the Winnipeg Jets. Unbelievable. The turnover for the Montreal Canadiens, 6 shots during the second period, and they scored 2 goals. Hoffman score assisted by Doc and Byron. Byron and Space are 2 minutes or less. Have 2 assists tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. Justin Byron. Kirby Doc get another point. Go back now by the Montreal. Don't pay by neutral zone. Set up by Island. Island the control pipe. Pass the puck back to Caulfield. Caulfield the blind. Hold the puck a little bit more. Caulfield now pass the puck to Island. Hold the puck now. Fire puck. Black shot by the back. Rebound. Back by Dubois. Dubois pass the puck to the side. Attacking by Heller. Heller in front of the bench. Back to Dubois. Dubois coming on the left side of Madison. Turn around for the Montreal Canadiens. Going to pay the puck in neutral zone. It's a little bit too far for Suzuki, by intercept by Caulfield. Fire puck, black shot by Morris. See the puck got all of the play. Going to reset now on the defensive zone of the Montreal Canadiens and going to set up at the back of the Winnipeg Jets. With 9 minutes 40 to go remaining, guys, on this period. The Montreal Canadiens scored 2 goals in less than 2 minutes. Goal by that enough. A goal by Hoffman, 2 players. Not really well loved by the fans, by the Montreal Canadiens, but they produced tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. They gave that lead by 1 goal by Mike Hoffman tonight. What a shot by Mike Hoffman on the top corner from the right shot of the net over the Alebak. Hoffman is 8th of the year. That enough is 3rd of the season. Wow. Impressive for the Montreal Canadiens right now to come back in this game. Winnipeg Jet, not really good for me. I don't know. don't show me a lot of emotion. The Jets tonight, they play by, like I said, I don't know. It's really strange to see them tonight. I thought they would be more aggressive, more hungry, and I don't know. They don't take the Montreal Canadiens seriously. But another last 2 points tonight against a team like Montreal, when they battle for the first position on the Central Division. That's something they're going to remember. But still a lot not over yet for sure. But we have to give credit to Montreal Canadiens. They come back on that game so far by Mike Hoffman goal. Premier un favorite player score. And there you go. Everybody, welcome aboard. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. We'll see what's going on around the league. We have time. The Ducks Flyers 1-1. The Panthers 4-2. The Capitals 2-1. The Canadiens 2-1. And 0-0 Nashville. The game Buffalo Chicago start in the next 5 minutes. Again, that enough score and Hoffman score. 7 shots so far during the second period for the Montreal Canadiens. 5 for the Winnipeg Jets. Total 11 versus 17. The shot in this game for both teams. Face off now on the left side of Hellebuyck. Par Laurie, winning par Montreal. Dadena pass the puck to Barron. Barron's coming down on the left side. Hellebuyck hold the puck a little bit more. Winning puck to Blind. Who's fired the puck by Arbor. Black shot by Hellebuyck. Set up by Dadena. Dadena hold the puck with DeMello. Pass the puck to, I think it was, I don't know, it was Pesada. Anyhow, Barron return the puck deep in the zone. Go back by Dadena. Pass the puck to Pesada. Hold the puck now on the right side. Turn around. And then Winnipeg just going to get out of the zone. Just now hold the puck in the neutral zone. Don't play the puck by the Montreal. Set up by DUARTE. DUARTE skating with the puck. DUARTE right now. Pass the puck to Barron. Barron pass the puck to Dadena. Hold the puck a little bit more. Pass to DUARTE. But possibly icing. It was the call. We're going to reset now on the defensive, on the neutral zone. After create an icing for the Montreal Canadiens. That's happening right there. We have to wait for the puck drop. On the left side of Montembeau, sur le puck by Dubois, miss the net completely. Puck bouncing back, and Montreal going to recover. Attacking now by Hoffman. Hold the puck now at the blind. Hold the puck to Anderson now. Keep the puck right by us side at the blind. Anderson, Hoffman, miscommunication with 8:41 to go remaining on this period between the Montreal Canadiens and the Winnipeg Jets. These Canadiens so-called injuries to Sarkisian and Armia are working out and author to test our other players. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be great. We appreciate a lot. Go back now on the defensive zone by Winnipeg Jet. All the puck by Maurice and the puck to the board. Don't play puck right now by Wheeler. Kick the puck back in the corner. Chase it by corner in front of perfectly in front of Barron. Ball to the side. Edmondson we're now on the right side. Now battle Bandinet perfectly find a way to get a puck. Chase it by Barron. The battle on the right corner of Montembeau. Barron and perfectly. And finally, Montreal try puck outside. Pinch by Maurice. The puck stuck on the wall right now. We have 4 players right away. Montreal battle with Maurice. Winning by Ziski. Try puck outside zone. Intercept by Weather. By the puck bouncing back. Chase it by the Montreal Canadiens. By Ellenen. Hold the puck now. Stop by at the goal at the blue line. Turn around. Don't pin puck behind Caulfield. Leave the puck to Ziski. Hit one up by Connor. Pass the puck behind the net. Now perfectly chase with Ziski. Caulfield intercept. Don't pin puck behind goal opposite corner. Chase now by Weather. Intercept the puck in front of the Caulfield, and then finally they're just going to break out. And it was on. Hold the puck a little bit more. Pass the puck bouncing back by Sheffley. Go back to Pitlick to Kovacevic. Pass the puck to Harris. Return the puck to Kovacevic. Don't play the puck by Montreal Canadiens. Kirby Dock. The puck chasé par Alebak. Return the puck to opposite corner. Pinch right out by Arbor. Keep the puck in the zone. Intercepted by Colcan. Holding the puck right now. Pass the puck to Perfedy. Use the board. Passing the puck in neutral zone. Then Shuffley lose the puck. Recovered by Kirby Dock. Dock attacking now at the left side of Alebak at the corner. Hold the puck. Bring the puck to the blind. By no chance. Winnipeg intercept the puck. The puck turn around. And now we have Kirby Dock. Battle for the puck. Finally. Jet bouncing the puck back on the defensive zone behind the net of Alebak. New plus coming from Montreal Canadiens. We are across the 7 minutes remaining on this second period. 2-1 Montreal Canadiens, 2 goals in less of 2 minutes. 1 by Mike Hoffman to give the lead to Montreal 2-1. Again, the Winnipeg Jet is 8th of the year. Dadov's coming now. Hold the puck now. Pass the puck behind. Shoot the puck by Pesera. And block shot by Alebak. Going to reset on the left side of Alebak. After a shot of Michael Pesera for the Montreal Canadiens. Chantal the win. Welcome back, Chantal. Thanks so much. Simon Deschamps, l'avantage numérique et le point faible de l'équipe. Salut mon Simon Deschamps. Merci d'être avec nous ce soir. Welcome back, Chantal. Would be interesting if Montreal can come back with a goal right now. It would be fun to see that. Winnipeg Jet don't play pas all well. Intercepted now by Savard. Savard looking for the other side. Recovery by Montreal. Shoot the puck. Dadonov score! Dadonov score! And the Montreal Canadiens take the lead 3-1. Dadonov, his second goal of the night, is 4th of the season. Unbelievable. Dadonov score, and the Montreal Canadiens are beating the Winnipeg Jet tonight at the Bell Center. This is unbelievable. Wow, Dadonov guy score his second goal of the night. He just did the same number of the goal he did for 42 goal with 42 game, 2 goal. He did one night, 2 goal, the same number. Anyhow, to go back on the side, Montembeault make a save, no rebound, some pushing left and right. But the Montreal Canadiens, the Winnipeg Jet, I'll be honest with you, are not impressive right now. Wow, I'm shocked to see this, first of all. But again, the Montreal Canadiens with the Dadonov have a very good start of the second period. Montreal have 3 goals and only 10 shots tonight. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Face off now on the left side of Montembeault. We have to give credit for Dadonov and Mike Hoffman score for the Montreal Canadiens. And they took advantage of the lack of the competitivity of the Winnipeg Jet. Shoot the puck, Montembeault make a save with the right pad. Controlling now on the left side. Go back at the blind. Got another shot, a black shot by Montreal Canadiens. Go back on the right side of Montembeault. Try to get outside the zone. Montreal, finally they did. Go to recover in defensive zone. Another bad play by the Winnipeg Jet at the blind. Doc control the puck. Don't pay the puck behind the goaltender. Alebak intercept the puck. Alebak pass the puck left side to the Winnipeg Jet. Intercept now by the Montreal Canadiens. Bouncing the puck in front of men in front of the Winnipeg Jet. Finally go back to Madison. Return the puck on defensive zone. By Savard. The puck bouncing by the Winnipeg Jet. Laurie in front of Mike Madison in the left corner of the Montembeault. Try the puck at the blind. Hold the puck now by the defenseman. Keep the puck in the zone. Recovery on the left side. And back in front of the net. But still the puck by Savard. Savard try the puck outside the zone. No chance. We pay Jet the battle. Back to Maurice's coming out. Maurice hold the puck. Great play by the Montreal Canadiens by Madison. I believe the puck stay in the zone for the Jet. The Montreal Canadiens put the puck out. Finally, Wheeler loses his battle. Doc find a way to get a puck outside the zone. Reset now by the Winnipeg Jet. But no chance that when Montreal going to regroup on defensive zone. Savard, where the puck behind the net. Set up now to the side. Back to Madison. Don't play by neutral zone. Intercept by the Jet. Attacking now. coming back in the defensive zone. Savard use the board. Don't play the puck in the defensive zone of the Winnipeg Jet regroup, and don't play the puck in the neutral zone. Turn around by the Montreal Canadiens. Battle now in front of the bench on Montreal. Helen intercept by Suzuki. Cannot keep control the puck, and then intercept now by Wheeler. Pass the puck to the right side. Coffee intercept. Coffee to the red line. Coffee attacking now. Coffee's coming 1 versus 1. Coffee hold the puck. Fire the puck. Missed that block shot by Hellebuck. He was not sure. Hellebuck have to look behind him. Intercept now behind the goaltender. We have a battle with DeMello and Morrissey. A pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Edmondson and Allenan. DeMello putting the puck in front of the net to Morrissey and turn the puck at the corner. Battle with Caulfield. The puck go and over the head of the defenseman Montreal. I see the puck. Montreuil, long stretch pass now on the Montreal Canadiens. Don't play puck right now by Suzuki. Turn around, hold the puck in the zone. Turn back at the blind. Suzuki pass the puck a little bit to the Caulfield. Caulfield the right of the back. Down the puck for himself. Go the puck around. Keep the puck at the corner. Pass the puck of the Harris. Harris return the puck. Caulfield behind the net. Battle with Pionk. Pionk pushing Caulfield. Go back behind the net. Battle now by the Montreal. Keep the puck in the zone. Go Didi. Set up now by Edmondson. Edmondson now the blind. Don't play puck behind the goaltender. They're a bit too far behind at the back. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. No chance for Montreal recovery. Morgan Barron fired away to get a puck in the neutral zone. Attacking now. It's coming out 1 versus 2. Shoot the puck over Montembeau. Rebound at the right side. Diving right now. We have I don't know, a player for the Jet diving and for the net. No chance. Schmidt shoot the puck. The puck hit Montembeau. The puck out of the play. With 3 minutes, 23 seconds. But Montreal, guys, hanging there. Again, the Winnipeg Jet tonight, but the score at 3-1. And we'll be able to see what's going to be the rest of this period about this. Here we go. That's what we got right now at 3 minutes, 20 seconds. A good shift for the Montreal Canadiens. Take the lead 3-1. Again, the Winnipeg Jets. Unbelievable performance for Montreal so far in this game. Now they'll go back on the right side of Montembeau. Face off now is going to be Dubois. Face to Doc and winning by the Winnipeg Jets. Shoot the puck on the left side. Attacking now on the back end. Bring by the back door. Hold the puck a little bit more. Let's chase up by the Montreal Canadiens. Find a way to get out. Montreal passes there. 2 versus 1. Coming back on the right side. Manibuck. Manibuck. Bit next to the puck. Manibuck make a save. Recovery on the other side. A great play by the Montreal Canadiens. Again, the Winnipeg Jets create more mistake and then create those kind of passes for the Montreal. Anyhow, they go back to Savard. Savard hold the puck now. Savard in front of the bench. Use the board. Don't see the puck in front of the net. And from the bench for Montreal. Intercept by Montreal. Don't play puck behind the net. I got at the back. We just crossed the less of 3 minutes to go remaining on this second period. Go back to Dubois. Dubois to the wall. Hold the puck now. Putting puck neutral zone. Set up by the Winnipeg Jet. Coming on from the bench. They're just attacking now. Hold the puck back to Dubois. Dubois that side. Bring the puck the back door. And the puck bouncing back behind the net. The Montreal. Hold the puck by Morrissey. Pass the puck. Fire the puck Black shot par le Montreal Canadien by Pesada. Go back to Dubois. Sheffley pass the puck to the wall. Go back now to Dylan. Dylan back to Sheffley. Sheffley now the right side. Back down around. Broken stick and Montreal take advantage of the puck. Go back now by Kovacevic. Don't pay by at the back. Almost 2 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Montreal 3 and the Winnipeg Jet 1. Bad play by the Montreal. The puck bouncing back defensive zone. All back on the in front of Montembeault. Turn around, coming back now. Shoot the puck, and Montembeault make a save. Wrap up, bring it puck to the side. No chance. That else try to get a puck outside zone. He finally did it. They'll go back on defensive, on the neutral zone. And then now the Jet dumping the puck behind the net. But the puck go out of the play. Going to reset now on the right corner of Montembeault. Joue bien, je suis surpris, mon Simon. Just like I said all year, the way to unlock the DANY potential, play him with Pesada. Yes, you're absolutely right. We cannot do it. Hockey Nation, don't hit the likes. Coach, do it for Simpson. Wow, le channel. Depuis 3-4 parties seulement, oui, DANY joue très bien. Finalement, cut on the Marco, cut on the half of the second. Another, yeah, okay, let's go, boys. Here we go. Thanks so much for everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. We'll be sees the last 9 games for Pitlick with the Laval Rocket, 16 points. Qui va regarder Félix ce soir? Go back now on the right side of the Montembeault. Intercept par le Montreal Canadien. Hoffman don't play puck in the defensive zone of the Winnipeg. Going to regroup DDD. Schmidt pass the puck. Bouncing the skate of the Longmurray. Going to recover behind Alebak. Change the direction. They mellow. And now pass the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing back. And now Winnipeg attacking a 2 versus 1. Hold the puck now. Fire puck. Montembeault make a save. No rebound in front of Lowry. And that's it on the right side of the left side of Montembeault. What a good save of Montembeault. Face the Winnipeg Jet shot. And another first few 2 versus 1 against the Montreal Canadien. But again, Perfetti cannot take advantage of that opportunity. And that will give them still a score 5-3, 3-1. The shots during the second period, 9 for the Jets and 10 for the Montreal Canadiens. A little bit over 1 minute, 22 seconds remaining on this second period. We have the left side of Samuel Montembeault. When he went out by Montreal, get a puck on the left side. They were like a battle with Dubois on the wall with Harris, or Edmondson. The puck bouncing back. And Montreal to a battle side, intercept par corner. Keep the puck to Maurice. Don't pay by the goaltender. Bring it back to Wheeler. Back to Dubois. Now in front of Caulfield. Caulfield cannot get it. Go back on the side. Montreal can go be a penalty. This is going to be the first penalty of Cole Caulfield this year, guys. Cole Caulfield that is first time he got a penalty this season. Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield penalty box. He's very surprised to see that. Wow. I don't know if it's a really big penalty for them. In the likes, Marco, here you go. The people talk each other. Welcome back, Gary Cornway. Go back in the blind. Holding by Maurice. Pass the puck left side to Heller. Heller now return to Maurice. Back to corner. Connor is coming out. Second power play of the night for the Winnipeg Jets. They scored the first goal of the night on the power play. Kovacevic intercepted the puck. Don't play the puck in neutral zone. Set up by Maurice. Turn the puck by corner. Return the puck to Maurice. Now coming in offensive zone. Keep the puck. 35 seconds to go remaining on this second period. Go back on the left side. 1:30, 90 seconds to go power play. Go back to the left side. At the right side of Montembeault is Heller at the goal line. Bring the puck in front of the net. Back to Connor. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Montreal. Go back to Heller. Heller hold the puck a little bit low at the goal line. Pass the puck back to Sheffley. Return the puck to Maurice. Maurice to Connor. Connor's coming out. Fire puck in front of the net. Bouncing by Montembeault. Recovered by Sheffley. Behind the net by Dubois. Return the puck to Connor. 10 seconds to go. Connor's coming out. Pass the puck to Maurice. Maurice fire puck. Black shot. Miss the net. Recovered by Montreal Canadien. Hold the puck a little bit longer. And it's going to be by Savard. And don't play the puck in defensive zone. And Montreal going to resist. They're going to be the end of the second period, guys. 3 goals for the Montreal Canadiens. Wow. What what a great second period from Montreal Canadiens. We have a lot of goals during that period. First of all, is the Winnipeg Jets take the lead 1-0. Kyle Connor scores 22nd of the year, assisted by Morrissey and Heller at 124. That enough. Tied the game 1-1, 7:46, assisted by Barron and DUARTE. Then less than 2 minutes later, Hoffman, 8th of the year, assisted by Doc and Justin Barron, second pass of the Barron. And then the last goal at 13:31. That enough. Second goal of the night for the year, assisted by DUARTE and Savard. And that's concluded the second period. 10 shots by the Winnipeg Jet and 11 for the Montreal Canadiens. After 40 minutes, the Winnipeg Jet won and the Montreal Canadiens 3. Wow, what a turnover of this situation at the Montreal Canadiens tonight at the Bell Center. We're going to give you all the update for the information about the face-off. We're going to hear what the people have to say in the chat. And we're going to be interesting. You know, we have a mix of feeling, right? We want the Montreal to play well, but every time they win, they'll drop Montreal and the standing, unfortunately for them. But, you know, we have to give credit for the Montreal Canadiens that beat right now the top team in the Central Division, the Winnipeg Jets, by the score of 3-1. Still 20 minutes to go remaining. Can the Montreal hold this lead by 2? Will be interesting to follow this during the second period. We're going to set up now everything we have to give you information here. Connor was held by Heller and Morrissey. That enough held by DUARTE and Barron. We have Doc and Barron. And then we have Savard and DUARTE. Look like our update are all complete, guys. All the update for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to see what's going on around the league. The Minnesota take the lead 3-2 over the Capitals after 40 minutes. And then we have the Predators 0-0 against the Blue Jackets, 0-0 Chicago, the Buffalo Sabres. And then at the Toronto, guys, it's still 4-2. Unbelievable. I'm shocked. I thought the Toronto Maple Leafs, I don't know what's going on with it. The Flyers take the lead finally 3-1 after 40 minutes. So, wow, 2 big shocking news here. The Panthers win and Montreal win. So Montreal right now doing good, but they don't like what we see the result for the outcome, because that W of the Panthers, like that will give them drop at 19. They are back in possibility and the chasing to be in the playoff. That's not good. And then the Montreal Canadiens, they're going to drop 26 right now, and they're going to be only a few points of the 25th and the standing. So, but it is what it is. We cannot get everything well at the end of the night. Friendship, what do you think about the Pens this year? The injury hurt them a lot. About the Pens, they not looking good for the last 10 game. They battle for the wild card with the Islanders at the bottom of the 8th. They missed Letang, they missed Petrie, and they suffer. I think they make a bad mistake with the trade for Marino for Smith. And yeah, it's sad because Crosby until the last 10 games have a good year, but now they suffer. They cannot score, and they gave a goal. And then we don't talk about the injury of Tristan Jarry. And it's a team right now, difficult. I think it will be borderline to make the playoff for them. Sur le jet, not very good. Another chair rip Rocket Richard. All right, coach, I have to cheer on the Habs win with all the injury they have. Yeah, absolutely. Pierre Martin, Habs are using their speed tonight. Barron is having a great game. Yeah, absolutely about this, about Butch, about the Barron tonight. They gave up 4 goals on the 13 shot tonight. Yeah, 15 goals right now, but yeah, absolutely. We want them to play well, but not win there as his friends. Never, but in some the way they had, they won't see come. You have time pass. Jerry, Andre, nice start. Jerry, thanks so much. We appreciate it. And then, don't mind out again. And then we see, go Habs, go. Reggie, Pierre Martin, go Habs, go. And then we'll try to get that. Then Montreal looking good so far, coach. What do you think? Absolutely right. Then Great performance de Montréal Canadiens. Absolument, été maison une grosse victoire de Léa hier to Comet. I don't know, Simon, je regarde pas le tennis. I like the saber, but man, all those reverse retro ugly for Conrad. 16C alloué en 2 périodes. Wow, je suis impressionné par nos jeunes. I agree with you. Avec lui et Léa, on est choyés. You synchronized was in the chat about this. She got home from work. Again, thanks so much, Gary Cournoyer, to be back with us tonight at the Hockey Nation Show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We're missing about 20 of them to reach the 100 and everybody. So we want to play one. Okay, Jordy Ben is the son. Go Jeffrey Corey. No one yet, but coming soon. Prior to eat those. Here we go. The app gonna make it 2 in a row and then make it 3 on Saturday. Again, the Toronto. They play the Fleur Panthers Thursday night. Hey, Coach Willie Snyder. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks so much, Mr. Willie. D'auto, hot shot, almost 2-for-1, Pierre Martin. I was almost first, Chicago. Minus is empty. Here we go. And then we'll get there. We get 83 likes, so we're getting closing. I hit the shot, but it's sure. And then we got it. I have to go for the night. I hope to be back in next live stream. Thanks for the video and have a good night. Mr. Pittsburgh, thanks so much, my friend. We wish you have an amazing, great night. The Toronto score. Cut the lead at 1 second of the 2 seconds of the period, guys. Matthews to score 22nd of the year on the power play. Could be that goal make it fun on that one. Wow. Really important goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And to cut the lead from 2-1 at the end of the second period. This is going to be maybe a breaker goal against the Florida Panthers. Austin Matthews' score is 22nd of the year at 1958 or 59. Thanks so much, William. Coach, you think that enough will be traded by the Habs soon for a second round pick? No, not at all. But if that enough got traded, I expect a 4th or 5th round pick max. And I don't know a team would take a chance with that enough anyway. It's a player, I think the playoff disappear, they'll bring a lot. I think this moment, Drouin have more chance to get out of Montreal Canadiens in front of that enough. At least Montreal want to keep Drouin. I'm not sure about this. Remember, guys, they have a lot of teams going to be seller this time. And you have a lot of, I'll be honest with you, have about 60 players on the market to get trade. And the player like Dadonov, Drouin don't attract a lot right now. A guy like Edmondson and Monahan are the 2 players right now. The Montreal got phone call from them. So that's what happening with them. Can Mike Hoffman can trade? I don't think so. He can earn a $4.5 million next year. Can Mike Hoffman can trade at the trade deadline in 2024? Possible. Until then, I don't see a lot of move by the Montreal Canadiens. And then with Monahan injury, a long-term injury reserve, it's not helping them to trade him anyway. But he will be traded at some point. Down 3-1, Jeremy N back in the house. And that's what we got so far. Okay, we're going to take another TV timeout here. Look like it's quiet in the chat, so I'm going to take a time to take a break here. Thanks so much to be a part of the show. If you did not click on the likes, we would love to hear from you guys. I would love to, you can have a chance to click on the likes. Dana is here to say, at least we give something with that. Yeah, I agree with you until the end of the year. Great point, Francois. I agree with, absolutely right. Thanks so much, Willie Snyder, for that. Your likes, we appreciate about this.
You made my day.
Be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You just made my day. You 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 made my
Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. We're going to be interested in the third period for the Montreal, how they look like. If they have a chance to get that W again in Winnipeg Jets. And that's what we got. We have a few people in the chat. We'll see what we have here. We have Pierre Martin, Carlos like for 100. Thanks so much, everybody. We make my day by a yes double. You got it in our tap. Oh, thanks so much to get that answer about this. There we go. We got his answer. That's it. We don't have coach. Any thought on the Rutherford interview? Did you catch it? Yes, William. During the show at the warm up, we talk about this really interesting interview by Jim Rutherford. You know, not many people like Jim Rutherford going to get this. Another member, thanks so much to be a member, Reggie. Another man, we are really kind of you. William, I thought the Vancouver, you know, everything he did really good. Only thing when he's talk about, I thought we thanking, I did not sound good for anybody, any people. Now he changed the word by retools a little bit later after that. When he said retool, the only player they believe is not is untouchable is Elias Peterson. They talk about they can move Horvat, Bozer, Damko. They are really disappointed about the performance Montreal the Vancouver Canucks. He talk about the fact, like, really interesting because the GM said, you know, he want to give the shaker or the guarantee of your coach, like he said, he's going to be there until the end of the year. That gave it, you know, no chance. But yesterday he said Bruce Boudreau is still the coach of the Vancouver Canucks today. So, but, you know, They asked him if he interviewed some candidate, and he said yes. I like that his honesty. He was really accountable. He said he met people, talked with people since November. He did not mention about Rick Tocchet. He said, I don't want to name any name, but yes, I did in the past. Again, past could be yesterday, past could be last week. I announced last week Vancouver is going to fire Boudreau and get Rick Tocchet. The conference was about the injury, about person, about the doctors, talk about how it was handled properly. And finally, they're really thinking they're going to go more like on the seller at a buyer, and is frustrated and disappointed about the performance, and the fans been like this for the last 10 years now. So it's a little bit the same kind of recording words by a new GM compared it was before that, the ex-GM before this and the GM before that, from Jim Benning and the coach over there, and the same story year after year. So the fans are a little bit frustrated, disappointed. So it'll be very interesting what will be the follow-up about that press conference, because we know we have some kind of dramas in the beginning of the season. It's not Borat, it's something else. It's not Boudreau, it's something else. If it's not Damco, it's something else. If it's an injury, it's something else. There's someone complaining over there, always something happening over there. So I call them, the show, the real White House Canucks, or the real Canucks House show. We have Mr. Richard. Could you educate me on why Montreal and Toronto don't like one another? It's like anything else. You have some kind of rivalry between a sport team, and there's been two franchises play only as a 6 original team, and that came from that area long time ago, and this continues to be a rivalry. It's not the same rivalry compared was in the past, because you have many teams, and then Toronto become more rivalry with other teams, Detroit, Buffalo, and Ottawa. Montreal have those kind of rivalries with Toronto, and of course the Boston Bruins, and that's the original what everything start many years ago about that. Some people talk about French and English. It could be something there, but I don't believe on it. Like the time evaluate, and I don't think so. This is a big problem about the language or something like that. The third period is going to start, guys, at the Bell Center. We're going to be ready for this third period. Hopefully you enjoyed the show so far. If you did not click on the likes, please, we invite you to click on the likes. That would be great to helping us to reach the 100. We're still missing a couple of them about this. Thanks again, which Dak is playing with more confidence. He has a bit swinger on his play. You're absolutely right, Gary. I think the position center is looking more stuck with him. For that one over there, the third marker is going to be Pack. Yeah, sorry, it's not ready to try to pass a question. I have no clue, Richard. I don't follow football. Allow friggin' leave. Try to sabotage or draft. And then always have a great words all the time. We love you, Hélène. Anyhow, fait ça de neutral zone. Going to start the third period. Montreal on the PK right now, Winnipeg Jet for the second power play with 50 seconds to go remaining on this power play. And the puck drop, the Mauricie pass the puck to corner. Don't play opposite corner. Chasé par Montreal. Find a way to get a puck and don't play the puck back to Alebak. Going to go recovery by Mauricie with 35 seconds remaining. Mauricie's getting with the puck. Hold the puck now. Pass the puck to Sheffley. Sheffley attacking. Kick out the puck left side. Holding by Pat Dubois. Dubois the goal line. Bring the puck to blind. Slap by Mauricie. Pass the puck to corner on the back door. Miss the net completely. Recovery now on the left side. On the holding by corner. So I apologize. It was Heller. Back to Mauricie. Back to Heller. Heller now on the goal line. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to at the goal line to Mauricie at the blue line. Mauricie hold the puck a little bit more. Keep the puck for himself. Pass the puck right on the right side to Sheffley, to Dubois. Dubois to Connor. Connor set up now on the back door. The puck bouncing back in front of Savard. The puck back to Sheffley. Loses that Savard. Bring the puck to opposite corner. Evans string right now. We are 5 versus 5. Gonna run by the Winnipeg Jet in front of the money boat. But finally, Savard don't play the puck in neutral zone. Going to recovery by Pionk. The puck bouncing back behind a net of the Montembeault. Emerson got beat with no speed by Dubois. Go back at the blind. Hold the puck right now by Dylan. Dylan pass the puck to Biong. Biong got taken out. Fire the puck at Montembeault. Make a save. Go back now by Wheeler. Recovery by Wheeler again. Recover the puck. Return the puck to the blind. Set up now by Dylan. Shoot the puck. Black shot. The puck hit the Montreal. Go out of the play. We'll go to reset now on the defensive zone. And the Montreal resists on the second power play of the Winnipeg Jets. Only one shot on that power play for the Jets. Again, a Montreal Canadiens. I'll go to reset now on the left side of Montembeault. The second pair, guys, 10 shot for the Montreal, for the Winnipeg Jet, and 11 for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to restart for the puck drop. Welcome back, Michel Cloutier and Jennifer from San Diego, República Dominicana. Recovered by now by the Montreal Canadiens. Welcome back, of course, Luc from British Columbia. Welcome back, Luc. Thanks to be with the Hockey National Show. Okay, I get that, but does Montreal and Toronto have the same rival mind towards other Canadian teams? It's different. It's a little bit, Richard, the same thing with the Calgary and the Edmonton Oilers. When you are close on the distance between two teams, of course, it's fun between Toronto and the Vancouver example, or Montreal with Vancouver, right? You have more rivalities on the West Canadian because of location. Same thing with Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal, or Calgary, Edmonton, and the Vancouver Canucks. Right now, winning par le Montreal Canadien, don't play the puck bouncing back behind at the back. Will be a nice thing par le Montreal Canadien going to a on defensive zone. Go at the right side of the Montembeault. Fait ça, Winnipeg Jet, hold the puck, left side Montembeault. Wheeler change the direction, hold the puck right now. Great play by Madison. They put back on the corner. Madison and Wheeler battle for the puck. The puck will be winning by the Montreal. Caulfield pass the puck to Ski on the element. Cannot catch the puck. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. Set up by Morrissey. Morrissey skating with the puck. Morrissey now the blue line. Morrissey at the red line. Morrissey on the offensive zone. Kick out the puck to Coleman. Shoot the puck over Montembeault. The puck bouncing back at the blind. The puck go all the way back all the neutral zone set up by DeMello, and the Jet going to dump the puck, intercept by Harris, pass the puck to Kovacevic, I believe. Dump the puck in the neutral zone for the bench, the puck bouncing back, turn around for the Jet attacking now at the right side of Montembeault. Shoot the puck, miss the net completely, the puck bouncing back behind the net, go back on the corner, chasing right now for the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go back out the play and go to recovery for the Montreal, go back to Pinard. Pinard down around the puck, turn around, the puck bouncing by the Jet, going to recover by the Montreal Canadiens. DDD back to Harris. Harris dumping the puck right side. Go back behind goaltender of the other back. Intercept now by the Winnipeg Jet. Go DDD set up now by the Schmidt. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Dumping the puck behind goaltender Montembeault. Chasing by Pitlick behind the net. Run the puck around. A little bit too far for Madison. Intercept by the Jet at the blue line. Hold the puck now. Keep controlling at the left side, Montembeault. Shoot the puck, miss the net completely. Intercept by the Jet, bring pas the blue line. Go back, shoot the puck again. Save by Montembeault. The puck behind the net. Chased by the Winnipeg Jet behind the net by Dubois. Recovery by Connor. Connor hold the puck more. Connor go back at the blind. Connor drop to Pion. Pion shoot the puck. A black shot by the defenseman. Miss the net completely by the Montreal. That did not use the board. Pass the puck a little bit too far for Pinard. Battle for the Pion. Intercept by the Jet. Attacking out by Connor. Kick out the puck to the right side of Montembeault. Shoot the puck. Black shot Montembeault. The puck bouncing back behind the net. Montreal battle with Connor. Intercept now by Kirby Doc. Doc change the direction. Hold the puck now. Pass the puck to Madison. Madison situation breakout. Scanning puck to the blind. Madison to the red line. Madison hold the puck. New players coming from the Montreal Canadiens. Go back behind the net. Behind. Recovery by Doc. Doc wrap up. Shoot the puck. Big shot. Rebound. We never do. Goal for the Montreal Canadiens. Could be Anderson. Could be Doc. We don't know yet. For the Montreal Canadiens. Unbelievable. Amen. The Montreal Canadiens score 4-1 against Winnipeg Jet. It looked like Anderson again. Anderson controversy with the goal all the time, but score and they take the lead 4-1. Wow, the Montreal Canadiens guys score by the number 17. Josh Anderson is 12 this season, I believe. Assist by Kirby Dak, another assist tonight, second of the night, and Madison. What a play by Mike Madison, guys, to give that puck on the offensive zone, and they get the puck back to Anderson. Now attacking by Anderson again on the left side at the back, bring by the blind, shoot by the Montreal, save by the back, recovery by the Winnipeg Jets, go outside the zone, go back to Maurice, don't pay by the goaltender of the Montreal. What a game by the Montreal Canadiens. Again, the Winnipeg Jets. Pro Montreal are a good team when they want to play hockey as a team. Go back now on the left side of the Montreal. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Battle now on the right with 4 players. Go back now and fall back to Montreal. Don't play by neutral zone. Set up now by the Byron. Byron don't play puck in front of Montreal. Chasing out by Jacky. Pass the puck. Intercept by Byron. Morgan Byron for the Jet. And now pinch by Pion. Pion return the puck in the corner. Intercept by Edmondson. Pass the puck on the opposite corner. But again, Edmondson find a way to get outside the zone with the help of the Devorak. Montreal holding the puck on the blind. Hold the puck now. Shoot point for net. Devorak tip it, but no chance. At the buck make a save. Jacky brings in the puck behind the Devorak. Beat Pion from the net and no chance for Montreal. Again, get out of the zone by Pion. Pion pass the puck. Tip the legs of the Dadonov. The puck bouncing back by Dadonov. By Montreal. Return puck to Dadonov. Pass the puck now by Kovacevic to Barron. Go back onto the side. Long stretch pass by Montreal Canadiens. On neutral zone. Don't play puck. Chasé by Caulfield and DeMelo. Caulfield DeMelo battle for the puck. Intercept now by the Jet. Pazinski find a way to get a puck at the blind. Holding by Kovacevic shoot the puck. The puck go back opposite corner. Recovery by Montreal by Eleanor. Return puck to Jacky. Shoot the puck in front of the back. Ziski shoot the puck. Caulfield Ziski twice. Cannot put the puck in the net. Go back to Caulfield. Intercept now by the Jet. Don't put the puck in neutral zone. Now going to be by Kovacevic. Pass the puck bouncing back. But you have outside. You go to a set now on neutral zone. But the Montreal Canadiens guy take the lead 4-1 again. The Winnipeg Jets. We have a TV timeout. Josh Anderson score is 12 of the season. That's what we got so far on this game. Melissa, the people check after this game. I'm gonna take down my Christmas tree. Here we go, Jake. Never too late to do it, my friend. And time to do it. Let's do it, my friend. Let's do it. Here we go, Montreal. I'm going to give you a little bit more information here. Anderson is 12 of the season. Set by by Doc and Madison. Madison, I think he got his point again tonight. Madison have 1 point. They were at 2 point. Doc 2 point. That enough 2 point. Montreal looking good right now. Here we have about 10 likes, guys, to the 100. We have about 98 people. Maybe some of you never click on the likes. That'd be great. Marco, is that app new #1 seller? My canal? No, but I can see a players have feel so much better as he can improve his face off. It would be great. Giro Lamp. Montreal is fantastic. Evan Hoffman played good. Luke Laverson, welcome back. Luke, thanks to be with us tonight. We appreciate a lot. We'll see around the league what's going on, guys. The Toronto 4-3. The Wild 3-2. The Canadiens 4-1. The Predator Nashville take the lead 1-0. The Buffalo take the lead 2-1. And Thompson finally found a way to score. Thompson was a little bit on the slow. And then the Flyers take the lead 4-1. That's what all the score we have around the league. Will be interesting what happening. Anyhow, the Jets try to puck outside the zone and from the bench of the Montreal Canadiens. And now recovery by Savard. Pass the puck to DD. Set up now by Madison back to Savard. Pass the puck in front of the net of the Jet. Recovery by Montreal. This is key. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to around the board to Madison. Hold the puck now at the blue line. Coming back at the blue line. Hold the puck now in front of the Eller. Keep the puck. Don't pay by the goaltender. behind Alebak and Ezuski. Recovery par les Jets in front of JC Allen. Donc, pris par une autre zone. Attaqué now par les Jets. A bit too far par corner. Intercept by Madison. Return the puck to Savard. Savard scanning the puck. Long stretch pass now at the Caulfield. Caulfield to Ski. Hold the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield the right side of Alebak. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Caulfield went out battle with Caulfield. By Madison the back door. Should the puck on the other side. Went for the net. Really bad play by Edmondson. To go back on the blind. What a bad play. I think it was Edmondson. Anyhow, recovery by the Winnipeg Jet. Going to hold the puck at the blue line. Go back at the red line. Don't play the puck. Go to the Montembeau. And go back behind the net. Set up now by Barron. Justin Barron hold the puck now. Barron hold the puck. Bring the puck into the zone. Set up now by Pesada. Pesada in front of the net and for the bench. Don't play the puck in the left corner by Pitlick. Chassé by Harvey Pinal. Great play by Pinal. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Long play the puck by the Jet. Possibly and no icing. By the Jet. Yeah, we have an icing. Going to recovery on the defensive zone of the Winnipeg Jet. We have to see the play right there. Plus de buts marqués quand même fin de saison. That want to get now on that left side. Here we go. 12 minutes to go remaining on this period. There we go. Go Habs, go RG. Thanks so much. I appreciate a lot. 92, 93 likes. Go back now. Defensive zone. They set by Barron. Return the puck to Arbor. Arbor kick out the puck a little bit more for Montreal. Pinal. Pinal to Petlick. Petlick to Pesada. Attacking now in defensive zone. Pesada turn around. Hold the puck a little bit longer at the wall. Return the puck behind the goaltender. Chasing out by Petlick. And the mellow recovery by the Jets. Jets going on break out. A great play by Jacky on the cap controlling. Now Wheeler's coming now on the left side. Montembeau show the puck. Montembeau make a save, no rebound. We're going to reset now on the left side. We have some pushing. Laurie and Jacky and front of net of Montembeau. It will be interesting to see that. This is gave the Jet a shot on the net. Harvey Pinal and Pitlick and Pesada did a good job for the Montreal Canadiens tonight at the Bell Center. Back goalie just should part by by Winnipeg Jet. Montembeau make a save with the blocker, but bouncing back by Montreal, going to dump in a defensive zone. Hold the puck right now by Pionk. Return the puck, Didi slap by Dylan. Return the puck to Pionk. A bad play right away. Alibay have to get out of the zone. He tosses the puck in front of Hoffman. Go back now defensive zone by the Montreal Canadiens. And then with Jets try to get back there behind Montembeau. We have 11 minutes to go remaining. The puck behind the net. Recovery by the Montreal. Hoffman battle with Pionk. And puck in front of the net of the Montreal. Intercept by Josh Anderson. Skating with the puck. Anderson at the blind. Anderson pass the puck now to Harris. Harris attacking. Harris pass the puck to Doug. Doug on the back door to Hoffman. Turn around by Anderson. Set up by the Jet. Try to pack outside the zone. Great pack checking by Harris, by the way. Go back now by the Morgan Barron. And now intercept by the goal regroup by the defensive of the Jet. Turn around by Pionk and front of the Josh Anderson. New players coming for the Montreal Canadiens. And same for the Jet. Attacking now on neutral zone by the Jet. Don't play the puck. The puck bouncing back in front of Montembeau. Play the puck right now. Montembeau ran the puck behind the net. Back to Savard. Ran the puck in neutral zone. Intercept by the Jets. On the right side. Show the point in front of the net. No chance for the Jets. Controlé par Savard. But finally, win the battle by the Jets. Bring by the blind. Set up by Schmidt. Pass the puck to Inola. Recovered by Inola at the blind. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Skate around. Change the direction. Control the puck right now. Inola's coming on the left side of Montembeau. Show the puck at the back door. No chance for the Jet. But the puck bouncing back at the blind. The Jet keep controlling the puck right now. And for the Montembeau. But great play by the stick up by the Montreal to get out of the zone. But they will rack. And the Jet have to reset on the neutral zone. Don't play the puck behind Montembeau. Intercept right now by Kovacevic. Go behind by Savard. Back to Madison. Kick the puck with like a swing, like a baseball bat in front of the net. Should probably with Winnipeg Jet. A black shot by Montembeau. And going to reset on the right side after a great save of Montembeau. Face of the Jet. We have a TV timeout at the Hockey Nation Live Show. We have to wait a time. So in the time, we're going to play a song. You're absolutely right, Mr. Newfie Joe. Welcome aboard. Big Bengal, welcome aboard. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Go Abs, go. Thanks so much. Don't forget, guys, to get on the like. We're almost there. Almost at 100 likes to get the 45 straight game live. Alive. We'll be interesting. The Jet losing 4-1. The Predator 1-0. The Sabre 2-1. The Coyote 0-0. The Kraken take the lead 1-0 over the Edmonton Oilers. Jordan Eberle drop by the Edmonton Oilers take the lead. And then the Panthers hanging the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-3. The Flyers winning 4-1. 8 game in action tonight on the NHL 7 live at this moment. And Winnipeg, the Jet losing 4-1 again in Montreal Canadiens. Hit the likes. We'll bring back everything. Look like Fortune, welcome aboard. Monday should have anyone joking about him. He's been a good goalie for us. Simple of that. About this. Chocolate, please. Real Deal. Welcome back, Real Deal. We'll miss you, my friend. Glad to see you aboard the Real Deal. A big fan of the Buffalo Sabres. Go back now by Winnipeg Jet. All the park on the right side. Tampa Bay Park on the all the back on defensive zone. The Jets want to regroup by DDD.
Super Chat.
Super Chat. Chop, chop, chop. Reverse. Super Chat, our friend Reggie got a super chat for the Hockey National Show. Thanks so much. Very kind of you to do that, my friend. And we are really appreciate you do that at Hockey National Show. Some hype at some point. I tried to get everything on the same time. Winnipeg Jet attacking right now. And a big save of the Montembeault in front of the net on the back door of Kyle Connors. Gave that one over there. So thanks so much again for your super chat, Mr. Reggie, tonight. We're very hype about this one over there. And that's what we got said. Perkins said, cool about this one over there. The Leafs tied the game 4-4. Toronto tied the game 4-4. Again, the Florida Panthers face off the left side of Montembeault, guys. And then we're going to get that one over there. Wait for the back drop. Thanks so much again, Mr. Reggie. I knew Toronto would come back. Pierre Martin, you did it. You said it earlier. Go back now on defensive zone. The Winnipeg Jet. Hoffman still the puck. Hoffman attacking now. Putting point in front of the net. No chance for Anderson. Turn around by the Winnipeg Jet. In front of Kirby Dak. Sheffley hold the puck. Coming out 1-1. Great play for the Montreal Canadiens. Go great pass checking. Henderson hold the puck a little bit more. And Anderson don't play point in front of the bench. In front of the defensive zone. Reset by Schmidt. Go back to Enola. Pass the puck now to Sheffley. Sheffley on the back end. Don't play the puck. Intercept by Harris. Return the puck neutral zone by Hoffman. Don't play the puck behind goaltender à la back. Intercept the puck behind the net. Lead the puck to the defenseman Pionk. Pionk went out past the puck to the left side. Contrôlé par les Winnipeg Jets. Attacking now. Kick out the puck on the right side of Montembeault. Don't play the puck behind the net of Montembeault. And intercept by the Jet. Pass the puck to Wheeler. Wheeler now on the left side of Montembeault. Pass the puck to Perfetti. Hold the puck now. Return the puck to blue line. Now, I don't know. Enola fake it. Return the puck to Perfetti. Pack the puck. Pion. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Montembeault. No rebound. We're going to reset now on the right side. And we crossed the 100 likes for the 45th time. Chop, chop, chop. Reverse 100 likes. Wow, we did it again, ladies and gentlemen. What a game by Justin Barron, slowly making me a believer. Go back now to the right side of the Montembeault, left side, intercept by the just shoot the puck by Enola, missed the net completely after he hit the stick of the Montreal. Now on peut pas neutral zone, the Montreal attacking now. Possibly 2-1, but 2-1, hold the puck right away. Shoot the puck, Aleba make a save. A great play by Elenin on that one over there. Elenin intercept the puck, no chance. It's just don't play the puck and recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Pass the puck now by Caulfield, by Pitlick. Pitlick down the puck in front of the bench on Winnipeg Jet. Intercept by Aleba. 7:20 to go remaining on this game. No, the Jet don't play the puck in the zone. Pinch by another great check by Jacky. The bulldozer Jacky. The Jacky, we love Jacky. Go back behind the net. Set up now by the breakout by the Pionk. Go back on the side. In the park. Nice hit by Doc. Luc Lafortune. Go back now by the Winnipeg Jet. It was Doc. I thought it was Doc, but it could be Arbor. But anyhow, go back now on the left side. Dubois hold the puck. Dubois, great hit. No call on the tripping. Again, Montreal Canadiens in front of the referee. Dubois look at the referee. So what the heck is going on here? Go back now by the Jet. Try to puck a little bit. Intercept now. Hit by Dubois versus DeWarak. Recovered by Jacky. Jacky hold the puck now. Jacky pass the puck. Did he set up by Barron? Barron pass the puck to Montreal. Don't play the puck behind the net of Alebac. Intercept the puck. Draw the puck to DeMelo. Last 6 minutes to go. Pesada hit DeMelo. Recovered by the Jets. Don't play the puck. And intercept by Montreal. Go Didi set up now. Defensive zone by the Montreal Canadiens. Lob the puck a little bit too far for Pesada. Go back on the right side. Pesada, Zuski, Devorak is on the ice. Is it with Elenon? Anyhow, Devorak intercept the puck. Don't bring the puck behind the goaltender of Alebac. Battle between pushing between DeMelo and Devorak. Recovered by the Jet. Attacking now. Hold the puck on the breakout. Set up now. The puck bouncing back a little bit too far for Madison. Intercept by the Jet. Possibly a hand pass. Go to reset on neutral zone. We're going to be another TV timeout. That's what we got so far in this game. Jacky, the bulldozer. And what a hit he did again. Morgan Barron on that one over there. He was expect Laurie to hit him, but not allowed. And that's what we got tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. And we're going to get the next song. Yes, all right, Marco. Here we go. Larry Labelle from Arizona is in the house. Thanks so much, guys. Don't forget to click on the likes. Steve G knocked the door. Welcome back, Steve G. We're going to see what's going on around the league. First of all, the Flyers are 4-1. The Toronto tied the game 4-4. William Nylander, 23rd of the year, tied the game 4-4. The 3-2, the Minnesota Wild. 4-1, the Montreal Canadiens. 1-0, the Predator. The Sabres still 2-1. 0-0, Coyotes, Detroit. 1-0 the Kraken, a goal of Eberle. The 8 game are in action, guys, at this moment. And some of them going to be done very soon. Go back now on this one. Mike Hoffman, 1 goal, 2 shots, and +2 for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. You're welcome, Larry. You're done. Harry is in the house. And then Jake McReynolds said RIP for Jay Briscoe. Sorry to hear that. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. And 5 minutes to go. Go, Habs, go. Face up à neutral zone. Behind the goaltender Montembeault, set up by Pionk. Pionk and make a diving right there. Should part by the Jet. Stop by the Pitlick. Intercept now. Attacking now Pitlick. Don't play par in left corner. Pitlick is on the ice with Pesada and Pinard. Montreal. Martin Saint-Louis led this player play. I like it. They let the player play at American Hockey League and the NHL right now. At the end of the game, a cover service, don't play park behind the Alebac, and don't play park intercept now by the Jet, running park around the board, coming back now, long stretch by neutral zone, hold the park at the red line, and then finally, don't play park Montembeault, chasing by Laurie behind the net, chasing past the park, duty back at Pesada, I believe, maybe not Pesada. Go back on the left, battle now, with Pitlick, by the way. Go back behind the goaltender, Montembeault, chasing now, Laurie and Jacky, I believe. The puck stuck in the wall. Nobody go back nowhere. You have Bello. Less of 5 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Holding by Schmidt. Shoot the puck. Missed the net belly. Go back on the right side. Recovered by Kovacevic. Kovacevic turn around. No chin. Great patch checking on the left side. Montreal intercept the puck. Loud the puck in neutral zone. Chasing right now. by Caulfield, I believe. A turnaround and going to be back by the Jet Sheffley. Great play by the Montreal Canadiens. Hold the puck by Elenon. Return the puck. Morrissey going to recover. Pass the puck. Didi. Long stretch pass for Sheffley. Tip the puck behind the Montembeault. Recovery by Montreal. Madison return the puck to I thought it was Madison play with Savard, but it looked like it's Edmondson. We go back to Madison and attacking now. Madison at the blank. Shoot the puck. The buck make a save. Go back to the skill at the right corner at the corner. The skill hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to the blank. Set up now by Madison. Shoot the puck. Miss the net belly. Go back to Morrissey. 4 minutes to go remaining at the Bell Center. Morrissey turn around the puck behind. Intercept by the Jet by finally Anderson. Find a way to return the puck behind the net. Jordan Edmondson. New plus coming for the Winnipeg Jets. Go back now by Edmondson. Attacking now. Hold the puck right now. Okay, out the puck a little bit for that enough. The puck bouncing back by by Edeback. Leave the puck to Morrissey. Enola return the puck to Pyong. Pyong behind the goaltender. Montreal right now on the line with Anderson. Right there with Kirby Dack and Hoffman. Pyong passed the puck and it was uncontrolled by them. Don't pay by Montembeault. Set up by Edmondson. Edmondson tried to get a puck in front of Dubois. Go back behind the goaltender. Doc with Savard on the other side. Just intercept the puck and shoot it and then drop the puck back again to Pyong. Fire the puck. Block shot by the Montreal Canadiens. Down the puck by Anderson. Go to large the puck in neutral zone. And go back again in front of the bench. By the Montreal. Pass the puck to Henderson. Scally with puck. Go back on the right side of the back. It's going to be Kirby Dack. It's in this direction. Keep the puck deep in the zone. Eat the puck right away. That's what we like to have. Hanneman is Henderson is corner with Pesada. We have right now. And then go back at the line. Controlled by the Montreal Canadiens. Don't play the puck bouncing back. The Jets want to don't pay again. Recover the puck on defensive zone. Set up by Jordan Harris behind the net. Go back. Didi set up by cover service. Returning behind. Go back by Jordan Harris. It was Savard, by the way. Jordan Harris hold the puck. Maybe at Edmondson. Long stretch pass Montreal Canadiens on the left side of the Pesada behind the net, behind the French. Behind the bench for the Jets, recovered by Pesada. Pesada battle puck on the right side. Chasing out by the Winnipeg Jets. Try to get back outside the zone. They did enough find a way to get a puck. That enough now is coming offensive zone. Kick out the puck behind to Max Savard. David Savard. David Savard on the back end. Pass the puck to I don't know which one it was for the Montreal Canadiens. Go back on in front of the net. A very bad play. Shoot the puck by the Winnipeg Jets. By the Montreal Canadiens. Jets could not put the puck in the net after an intervention about Montembeault. Go back, bouncing back in front of the bench, in front of the bench, and for the net of Montembeault. Finally, Montreal go find a way to get out of the zone. Go back to Pinal. Pinal's coming in front of at the box. No chance. Great stick by the Winnipeg Jets. Now go back in the puck in neutral zone. Less of 2 minutes to go remaining, guys. Elenon shoot the puck. Edeback make a save. Pinal recover puck. Drive the puck behind to Elenon. Lose his edge. Recovery by Pinal. Pinal behind the goal line. Hold the puck. Pass the puck to the left side. Controlled by Petlik. Petlik to Pinal. Pinal to Elenon. And punching by Jacquard, I think. Don't play the puck on the left side. Reset by Sheffley. Sheffley pass the puck to opposite corner. A little bit too far for Montreal Canadiens. They're just going to recover. Holding the puck right now by Morrissey and for the Helleback pass the puck. Didi set up now by the Jets. Don't pay by Montembeault. And with that 1 minute 13 seconds, the bouncing back. Montembeault make a save. Rebound to that side. Go back on the other side. Shoot the puck by the Jet. The puck bouncing back. Montembeault make a save. Go back by Hoffman. Why the save by Montembeault? The one over there. And Montreal holding there. Caulfield hold the puck a little bit longer. Don't pay by going to the 1 minute to go remaining, guys, on this period between the Montreal Canadiens and the Winnipeg Jets. We did not do the countdown final because the play is still for the last 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Go back by the Winnipeg Jets now on the right side of Montembeault. Don't pay by the left corner. Chasing it up by Winnipeg Jets. Bring it by the blind. Pyong pass the puck. Didi fire the puck. Black shot by the Jets. Someone suffer. Finally, we have a face-off. We have Larry and Albert Jagai push each other at 36.6 to go remaining. Haber right now with Laurie. Laurie with Haber. Haber, Laurie fighting right now. And we have Haber with Grenier. Go back all the way. Haber right now struggle. And go back on it. We have pushing all the way. Haber coming back. And Haber win the battle again. Haber the killer. Wi-Fi disconnect. Laden Laurie at the end of that one over there. Haber Jackai, ladies and gentlemen, the sheriff and the house. It just reverse Adam Laurie. It's not easy, man, Laurie. And Jackai did it again. What a game for the Montreal Canadiens. But it's time. The final countdown at the Bell Center tonight. 39 seconds to go. Montreal Canadiens 4. The Winnipeg Jets 1. That's happening. Albert Jacquard. Just not Adam Laurie for the Winnipeg Jets. I love it. I love it. I love it. What a great, excited game tonight at the Bell Center tonight. We have face-off now on the right side of the Montembeault, tombé par le parc par le Montreal Canadiens in front of the Caulfield. Reset now par DiMello, passe le puck de la serre, attaqué in front of the net, passe the puck, miss the net belly. Montreal try puck outside the zone, the puck bouncing in front of Dylan. The puck go back to Caulfield, intercept now by DiMello. DiMello pushing right now with 16 to go remaining in front of the clock. Go back to Dylan, shoot the puck, miss the net completely, recovered by Suzuki. Lob the puck on defensive zone, all the way back by the Winnipeg Jet. The Montreal Canadiens guy is going to get that one tonight. The Montreal Canadiens win tonight by the score of 4-1 against the Winnipeg Jets. Unbelievable performance of Montreal Canadiens. I'm impressed by the team. You have to be proud of your bleu, blanc, rouge. Les Canadiens, les habitants ont gagné ce soir par un pointage à 4-1 contre Winnipeg Jets. Great performance again at Montembeault. 5 straight game. And Montembeault, unbelievable between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's concluded, guys, another great show of the Hockey Nation Live Show. We're going to give you some update before we talk about the game the next couple of minutes. We're going to see around the league what's going on. So we're going to follow up with other things around the league. And that's gave them, again, the Montreal Canadiens to get that W tonight. Again, the Winnipeg Jet. Winnipeg Jet, not impressive on my eyes. Very disappointed for what I saw for me. Again, the Winnipeg Jets for the Jets. The Montreal Canadiens 25 hit 11. The 3-star of the night. We're going to wait for the 3-star of the game. And I'm going to give you those information. The 19. The 3rd star, the number 77, Kirby Dach. Kirby Dach is going to be there. To be interesting, Kirby Dach got his 3rd star of the game. The 2nd star, the number 63, Evgeny Dadonov. Congratulations for Dadonov. Dadonov, not really impressive to turn around on the ice. And the 1st star of the night, the number 52, ladies and gentlemen, in front of his parents. The dad is happy with the mom. Justin Barron. The 1st star of the game for the Montreal Canadiens. Marco was right to say that. Wow, the family Barron and downtown and the Bell Center with Morgan Barron play for the Winnipeg Jets. The Montreal Canadiens get that one. 1st star of the game, the number 52 with 2 assists. Justin Barron got that one over there. We're going to go around the league. What's going on? The Flyers win by the score 5-2. Toronto is 4-4. The Minnesota won the Washington Capitals 4-2. The Canadiens won 4-1. The Predators take the lead 2-0. The Sabres 2-1. The 0-0. And then the Kraken tied the game 1-1 with Edmonton Oilers. We're going to get the game at the Toronto before we get the post game. What a great night for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to talk about the post game. I don't know if Mr. Luciano put the link over there. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We're going to get some comments from Reggie in the next couple of minutes. Stay here, Mr. Reggie. I'm going to go to the Madison, not the Madison Square Garden. I'm going to go to Scotia Bank, watching the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Florida Panthers. 3:45 to go remaining on this 3rd period. Still 4-4. The Toronto Maple Leafs come back at this game. We tie the game for 2 goals, 4-4 tonight. Let's see what we have here. We're going to see mid-supply what I have here. I'm going to change this, guys. I apologize. I could be better to do this, but I did not. Montreal 4 and Winnipeg 1. There we go. And we're going to welcome Reggie tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Welcome back, Mr. Reggie, tonight.
Salut, coach.
Comment il va, mon homme?
Oh, de mieux en mieux. Busy. On est occupé.
Bon, mais c'est dans mieux.
Ça lâche pas.
Pas de
Coach, on
problème,
a
mon homme.
commencé la game. Ben, écoute, les Jets de Winnipeg ils sont venus à Montréal, le couteau entre les dents. Connor a marqué le premier but, coach. Oui, il a marqué le premier but, et puis après ça, la période était pas mal boring. Tu sais, j'étais comme ça, mais oh my God, la première période était boring. La deuxième période, I'm not expecting that, guys. La deuxième période, boum, le premier, hey, 63 d'anneau, il compte le premier but.
Dadenoff, deux
Dadanoff,
buts à la
Dadanoff.
deuxième.
Oui, 2 buts, mais c'est ça, mais tout de suite suivi après ça du numéro 68, Hoffman.
Yep.
Là, ben oui, puis t'as-tu vu le tir de baseball?
Ouais.
Tu sais, le premier, c'est un. Hey, quel tir de baseball! Puis après ça, Dadanoff, il est revenu, puis il a scoré un tir du poignet en haut à droite, là. Quel beau tir en haut!
C'était un tir des Major League.
Wow! C'était un tir. Ça m'a fait plaisir de voir ce tir-là. Il était en contrôle. Il était vraiment un beau tir du poignet. Épaule supérieure gauche. Le goaler était battu là-dessus. Merci, bonsoir. Puis après ça, ben écoute, on était au-dessus de 21 tirs. Là. On a fini 21-14, 21-15. Fait que, tu sais,
Ouais.
quand les tirs, là, on lead dans les tirs, on voit les résultats. Puis c'est sûr, avec Caulfield, il y a eu la première pénalité. Hein? Il y a eu sa première pénalité de la saison.
Oui. Oui.
Il y a eu sa. Oui. Puis là, après ça, la troisième période, j'étais excité de commencer la troisième période, coach. Ah, oh oui. Puis tout de suite après ça, ben là, écoute, 4-1, Madison, boum.
Son 12e de la saison, un gros jeu de Madison, suivi par le wrap-up par Doc sur le rebound. Et en avant du net, Josh Anderson est encore compté en avant du net. Donc, son 12e de la saison. Un but d'assurance. Ce but-là, c'était le but d'assurance. Oui. Parce que dans le hockey, Régent, quand tu domines par 2, c'est pas encore assez. Parce que si l'équipe score, là, ça change le momentum. Mais quand tu scores 3 buts, c'est plus difficile de revenir dans la ligne nationale, de revenir dans la partie. Puis ce but-là a fait très mal à Winnipeg. Ils ont quasiment give up après ça. Ben, tu as vu une équipe qui n'était pas là ce soir de Winnipeg Jets. Je ne vais pas discuter la partie des Canadiens de Montréal, mais c'est Winnipeg Jets. Ils n'ont pas joué avec émotion, avec la faim.
Ils étaient frustrés.
Hungry. Ils ont joué une game, mais pas à la façon qu'ils jouent normalement.
En troisième, ils étaient frustrés. Il était frustré en troisième, il y a eu une bonne bataille. You know what I mean? Il y a eu une bonne bataille, puis il a encore gagné.
Hey, Jacky continue de performer. Je vais être honnête, les gens vont parler de ces batailles, mais si tu regardes, j'ai fait une vidéo hier pour le app de News, vous pouvez regarder, c'est à peu près 10 secondes à propos de ça. Même que regardez, on va la regarder ensemble si tu veux attendre un peu, Régent. Je vais vous le montrer qu'est-ce qu'il fait, Jacky, que les gens, ils ne voient pas ça souvent. Je ne sais pas si ça va marcher ici, là. Mais on va regarder ça. Ça n'a pas marché encore une fois. Attends une minute, mon homme. On va te le rechercher encore une fois. C'est contre les Seattle Kraken qui a fait ça. On va le refaire ici, là. On va le remettre ici, pas de problème. On va le retomber là. Donne-moi 2 secondes. On va voir ici encore une fois. Regardez-le. Boom, 1 time. Boom, 2 time. That's what he does for the Montreal Canadiens. Boom, 1 time, and go. And that's what Jacky does in the beginning of the season. He does those kind of formation, and it's really valuable for the Montreal Canadiens. That's what Jacky is. Third pairing. It reminds me a lot of Luke Shine. For the Vancouver Canucks right now, Luke Shine is a big 6'3" on the defenseman, physical. Maybe Jacky a bit better on the offensive side, but better skater. But what a play against Jacky, against Adam Laurie. Laurie is not a small guy, 6'4", 220 pounds. So good fight, like you said about this.
Oui, puis ils ont mis le clou dans le cercueil. Hein? Ils ont le but d'assurance. Moi, j'étais très content de voir ce but-là. Quand on est tombé 4-1, ça, c'est le but d'assurance. Après ça, ils ont joué avec confiance. Puis,
Oui.
maybe a few words in English for the English person. So, if you
Yeah,
want.
mais
So, Connor scored.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
So, Connor, they come in Montreal. They scored the first goal. It's very boring in the first period. It's like, I was like, oh my God, it's going to be boring. Hey, the second one is like boom, boom, boom. And we dominate that. Let's say we dominate all the shot on the net. We dominate, absolutely dominate, like 10 shot more when we lead to the. That's a mathematic guy. The guy when I live in Las Vegas for 3 years. I live in Las Vegas, and you know the guy, they just look the maths. They just look the numbers. They don't care where they're from, the name, the number, and no, they don't care. They just look the numbers, how much time they hit, how much time. So when you have a shot at the net like that, coach, it's like it's hard to lose the game when we lead like the 10 shot, 12 shot more always. Uh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. But one thing we did not mention too much, I think, is the work of Montembeault. I think Montembeault did a good job between the pipe. He kept Montreal in the game at the beginning of the at the first half of the game. He made a big save at some point, and that's one thing we have to give credit for Montembeault. Another great start. That's gave him 5 starts straight, and he have 3-2. During that stat, you have a less of 2.08 now goal again average, a save percentage now of 0.95 and 3 for him, and that'll give him 159 shot last week. Tonight we have 26 shots from Montreal tonight. Okay, so that'll give him 100.
We finished
84
to
shot, 185 shot,
25
and he saved 179 of them. 174 of them. So great performance of Montembeault right now and between the pipe.
And I want to tell you, thank you very much, because I looking hockey all my life, but without I'm not understand the hockey like I do, because I follow your your program. So that's program for the now I'm member for more than 40 years, 40 months.
Thanks so much.
And my hockey, it's technically better. So I better understand technically now do I ever understand in my life. I always look hockey all my life. I born and raised in Montreal. But now I really understand another level of the play, and I really enjoy, because to follow you guys, you are in the expert. You are the master and expert too.
No, I'm not an expert, but I think we bring content, we bring information. I think that's the
Oh,
beauty. And then
okay.
secondly, the people in the chat are great. I'll give you another tips guide for you and for anybody. When you go hockey fans, what you watch is the puck, right? We watch the player with the puck every time that. But I always said to you guys, take to watching the next 5 games in front of you. Watch the guy with the puck, but anticipate the play. So when I said anticipate the play is where the puck is going. So if Madison's carrying the puck, right away, when you see him, imagine what he's going to do with the puck. You see the pass, his option passing, is it a right, at the left? The second thing, when you said how he's going to do with the puck, it said how he did it. How the reason behind that pass for that. Is it the pass option? Is it the best? So when you scout, 2 things you do is always try to understand the player, anticipate the play on the one side, the one defensive, and the player carrying the puck is anticipate what he send the puck. But after that, you realize how he do that. And that's what a good way to learning the game a little bit better at the end of the day. It's a little bit a tip of the scouting when you do about that. So I just want to sharing
Because
this with you guys.
I always coach before I reach your channel. I always look the game at the first level, and now I had some science and technique and looking and comprehension. I never
Oui,
had
c'est la
before.
façon. Tu sais, c'est plus que tu regardes la game, plus que tu essaies de comprendre les jeux, les systèmes, pourquoi ils font ça, pourquoi qu'ils envoient la rondelle là, puis la raison en arrière de ça. Donc, C'est ça que c'est ça qui est le fun à voir. Quand on regarde la game, moi, je regarde les positions des joueurs sur la glace. Je regarde pas le joueur avec la rondelle, je regarde comment ils font leur système. Un 2 versus 1-2-2, 2-1-2, 1-1-3. Des choses, informations comme ça, j'essaie de voir. OK.
Non, mais c'est justement ça, tu sais. Fait que je te remercie pour ça. Je te
Pas de
remercie pour
problème.
Hockey Nation. So, oui, là, j'ai vu qu'il y avait des batchs, là. Fait que j'ai pris en tout cas, j'ai pris la batch, là. J'ai
Merci
upgradé
beaucoup
ma
pour le
batch.
super chat, by the way.
Ben, je voulais le supporter, tu sais. Il y a des batchs, là, par. Tu sais,
Ouais,
j'ai
ouais.
pris le overtime, là, quelque chose de
Ouais,
même.
thanks so much, j'apprécie. Je vais t'envoyer un guide pour les pour les prospects pour l'an prochain. Donc, j'ai reçu ça, puis je le donne aux membres. Donc, je vais t'en envoyer un par email.
Oui, puis on va essayer de se
The
parler.
Toronto Maple Leafs score. The Toronto Maple Leafs score. They win 5-4 against the Florida Panthers in overtime.
Oh.
And they come back with 3 goals. And they got a W
Oh.
tonight. Wow.
That's not happen all the time. A big comeback like that, it's like.
Well, this is a big news for Montreal, right? The Florida Panthers, we need to lose to get a better pick for them. So this is a really important night. We talked about this before the show. We want the Jet, we want the Montreal lose, but they win, but it's okay with that. But we want for sure the Florida Panthers lose. They got 1 point, but again, it's not the end of the world about that. But
yeah, absolutely. So, and what is the best moment to call you at your schedule? What is the best moment?
It depends. It could be the night for me, so it's early in the morning
After
for
the
you.
game?
Yeah, so it's the best time about this. Yeah, that's when like 1 o'clock, it could be my time, so it'd be about 10 o'clock your time, the evening.
In the morning.
The night for you. So the night for you is 10 o'clock p.m.
So tonight, 10 o'clock tonight is going to be okay.
p.m. for you, and then the morning for you, it would be about 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Because I have one specific question about your channel to ask to you. So
no problem. Sound good to me.
I'm going to call you at 10 if you want.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, thanks so much, Mr. Reggie. We appreciate that. I'll first see you Thursday night. The Montreal owes the Florida Panthers Thursday night, by the way.
Oh, wonderful.
So I'll be watching then Saturday night, Toronto play Montreal.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks so much, my friend. We wish you
over
an
111 now we have 115 click. So good job.
Thanks so much, Reggie. Thanks so much. Have a good night. Thanks for the super chat tonight.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Reggie guy from British Columbia. Say hi to us. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. We have a couple of people in the chat. Congratulations, the Leaf and the Montreal Canadiens. Danny, you're absolutely right about this. Good evening, Mr. TH. Back in the house. Nate Toulouse. Rogers. Yeah, it's happening right now. At least they got 1 point, but we're going to do this. My daughter just like safely in Australia, 2nd year medicine school. The congratulations, Pierre. We wish her the best. She's about 2 hours in front of me, your daughter. So right now is 10 o'clock my time here. She's about midnight, not 12 o'clock p.m. about this one. There, we're going to go back directly from the garage downtown in Orleans, and it's there right there. Set up now. Oh no, he's not on. He's on the rocket. He works at the NASA. He's right now on the spaceman. We call him the spaceman. Back with us tonight, Mr. Danny T. Welcome aboard.
Hey, Coach, how are you? No, I'm in the car. I just dropped off the wife there.
There we go. So,
anyways,
what's going on?
Are
you on the road? Like you right now, you investigate. What are you right now working on investigation? Right now, you in the car.
Oh, I just drove my wife to work.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's happening about your wife.
I wanted to show you. Oh yeah. Well, I was listening to you all along there. It was kind of hard. I was telling her what to type there on the chat there. There, I'll show you all the snow.
Yeah.
Are you still there?
Wow. Wow. Still the snow over
We got
there?
lots of all the
Is it
snow in
cold?
Ottawa.
Oh, wow. It's the street is
No,
the
it's
snow.
the streets all snowed.
Oh, wow. Wow. I'm shocked. I don't miss that, but shocking to see that.
Well, it's actually freezing and raining right now, but it just stopped freezing rain.
Wow. So it's still cold over there.
Actually, no, it got warmed.
Oh, that's good.
Have you noticed I'm not wearing my toque? I'm not wearing my toque.
But 6 à tête.
But anyways, ma tuque est ici, là.
That's good. That's good to see that. About that, Toronto won tonight. That's a good thing.
I know they won, the stupid idiots. I wanted them to lose because of you guys. Now Ellen is gonna rub that in my face now. Thanks. Friggin' knee-line,
Rick asked you, what is Danny?
I'm in Ottawa.
You're Ottawa or area, or it's like Orleans, right?
I'm on the other side of Marco right now.
Oh yeah?
I'm in the West End. Marco knows where it is, like where the where are we? Well, we're in the Nepean.
I see. Well, that's good to hear that, Mr. Danny. Thanks to stop by. We are very happy to see you. We always worry you to put you in the garage, or we always thought your wife put you there, like she locked you, and she let you back in the house tonight, or what's going on?
No, they say I talk too loud, so they kicked me out. They put me in the friggin' garage. But I did buy a kit like you, though. I should get my kit like you there on Saturday. So I might be better. That you might hear me a lot better.
We heard you well. Honestly, it's pretty amazing to think. I thought you're going to be some kind of. You're really. You look great. Like personally, you look good, but you look better with your camera. I don't know what kind of camera you use, but it's very clear, very good.
My phone.
It's very clear. No, I'm impressed by the clarity of your phone right now on that one, and then yeah.
I'm in the dark.
I know.
I'm in the dark.
I know. I said that.
Oh.
All right, Danny, thanks so much. So bye. We have a few people behind you, but glad to see you around. And be careful on the driving, everything like that. Again, we want to thank from everybody, personally for me, we want to thank you for your time you gave to as the moderator, captain, but for the team you have, because we don't express enough, because you know better to me. Your team you have with Luciano, Jose, Ron, and Artap. He does a great job with you as a moderator.
They all do an amazing job. And I also hype the chat. The Hockey Nation family helps a lot, and this is what you call a family here, man. This is family.
Yeah,
exactly. We all protect each other and everything. We don't want drama in the chat. We like to tease each other, but that's about how far it goes.
The good news, you're the only one in the garage, by the way, so that's good.
No, I'm in the car.
I know you're in the car, but you're in the garage. But you, do you have a dog or do you have a cat? Do you have a dog or the cat? Do you have a Danny?
No, I have no animals.
Okay. Because I feel like in the garage you should have an animal with you. You know me, like you can talk. You said, "Hey, how you doing?" With me, okay, have that kind of conversation.
Yeah, I have a deer head on my wall in my garage, so I talk to it every day.
What he said
I'll
to
show you my. He doesn't talk back.
All right, that's something wrong with him.
Yeah, I know. I should never shot him. That's what I should never done.
All right, my friend. Have a good night, Danny. I will see you next time, my friend.
All right,
Danny T, guys, directly from the car downtown in Ottawa. and driving around. And from downtown Ottawa, we have to go downtown Denver because he sits at the same spot he does all the time. Talking about hockey, we welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Willie Snyder. Welcome back, Mr. Willie.
Oh man, I was just cracking up so hard. So awesome to see Captain Danny. I didn't know that he was talking to Deerhead that didn't answer back. I mean, that is so sad. He shouldn't have shot it. But that was a lot of fun. Danny's 100% right. We have a great hockey family here, and it's so awesome. We love all hockey teams. We love the Leafs. We love the Habs. We love the Avs. We love, the Kings. We love all these different hockey teams, and it's so awesome that we all come together. We all get along. We all have, when my team loses, I'm fine. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what? Maybe the Avs scored 13 goals in the last 2 games, but, they only gave up 3. Whatever, but I'm respectful to the Wings fans. Maybe the Avs won the last 8 games in a row matchups with the Wings, but I still am respectful of Wings. I got one of my comments blocked on one of the things where I said Red Wings suck. That was probably not professional of me to say that,
Yeah.
So I should probably not be like that, and so it gives you that thing where you say, you know what, I should be like, good game, Red Wings. You did good, everything, and not be unprofessional like that. So good message from Danny the captain. That was really awesome message that he had, and great game for the Habs tonight. I mean, they looked really good. I mean, they were attacking. The defense was really performing.
Yeah, absolutely about this. Great performance for them. And, I just want to open the door here about Danny's great and you are great, but you have a lot of good people in the chat. And that's what it's about. We talk about Bush, Luc Lafortune, Alan Barnes, Chicago. I don't want to mention everybody here, but I'm going to forget too many. But, that's the beauty of the show there. Yes, of course, on the revenues, you would like to have more people, right? But this is personal more to anything else. But to have the quality of people, that's the most important things. And that's what we are here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. And this is all about the people in the chat make the show better.
Yeah, and one of the things that I really love about the Hockey Nation is just like what Reggie said. Reggie said it so awesome is we're all more knowledgeable about hockey because of you, Coach. And, we're just taking that knowledge, sucking it in. I might say something stupid like, yeah, maybe Kane should go over to Buffalo. But that's something that maybe could be a good situation. Buffalo might not be able to afford it. But you see all those ins and outs of that. We don't see that here as fans. We just see, you know what, maybe he would fit in good there. Maybe whatever, it could be something good. I can guarantee you whoever Colorado sticks with is going to be in the playoffs. Like, somebody comes to Colorado, we're going to be in the playoffs. We might not be a number 1 seed. We might not be a number 5 seed, whatever. We're going to be in the playoffs. We're going to be in the final dance. And to me, that would be a team I would want to be with for anybody in the NHL. I would love to take a pass from McKinnon. Did you see what I was talking about, Coach, where he spun around backwards and hit Lehkonen? That was incredible. He just did a spinorama, and then Lehkonen just spun around. And, it was just, when I watched it like 3 times because I couldn't believe how amazing it was. And Lehkonen's kind of lucky it went in. You know what I mean? But still, it was just that tic-tac-toe. And I've never seen a double spinorama go in before.
Yeah.
Double spinorama pass, spinorama goal,
Yep. So, at the end of the game, I think for me, it's like, I understand I can helping people understand the game. It's fun ways it could be on the coaching side, on the analytics side, or whatever it is, right? But for me, the most important thing is to be sure I can bring the love of the game. I always said to when I coach, I said, I understand what I can helping you to become better, but I want you to be sure you understand how much you can love the game. And that when you have the love of this game, you never lose it because the passion you got on that is just increasing with the love. And for me, that's the most important thing. I want to people love the game and to understand more the game. But if you don't love the game, you're not going to understand. You're not going to searching to learn about the game. But when you love the game, that's why you become a little bit more knowledge about the game. And that's what, for me, it's my goal to make it fun for the people and on about the game. But then after that, it's about the human being side. Like the people can understand to have a good time here, entertaining with excitement, but most with friendship and relationship. And it's been there for 3 years and a half, and we'll see what's next. I don't know it'll be for how long. So I'm not looking for how long. I'm just looking for the next show. I go on one show at a time and one day at a time, and we'll see what will be the next for this. And that's the beauty of that. And I think that's, it take a team, it take people. Without this, I understand what I'm driving, but I understand you need passenger, and the passenger is behind you, and they have to be there. If not, it will not work. So,
well, since I have you here, Coach, can I ask you a question?
Yep.
What would you think would be better, Twin Peaks or Hooters?
Tell me again.
Twin Peaks. I'm asking for Colorado restaurants, but Twin Peaks or Hooters? Which one would you rather have here in Colorado? What's a better one you go to, possibly?
His for me would be interesting. Before you get that choice, is how they execute together. I think for me, people was talking about, when I say I was worried about Colorado a couple of days ago, weeks ago, and for me, it was not about worry about they not make the play. It's the worry about how they play together, and that was the biggest thing for me as front point. Does it make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you see the connection coming back this week. Last week, you have what, 13 goal? Yeah. The second day I was said to you, and then after that, if you add players, Willie, they need to go with. I don't think so. They can afford big players like a Riley or a Bo or that. I don't think so. They have all the tools or the munition to trade for. I think a guy a bit more less demanding as Monahan. And I was just to give you Max Domi, but I don't say Max Domi particularly the player, but a second lower level of the trade. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
And
I agree.
That's what I think it would be. So answer to your question, I would say to get Colorado more on the level number 2.
Okay. So are you saying that Twin Peaks or Hooters is level 2?
But remember what I was said, that part over there, Willie, is about when they trade that players, they have to get this in mind. They don't rent all the player. They sign the players like they did with the Canadiens. They not trade him for a rental. They get him. Like what they did with Manson. They trade for Manson and they keep him. My point is back what I just said. I'm not sure they can have enough money for Bo or Rat. I'm not sure they want, they have more money to keep Sean Mannion around compared to Bo or Rat. That's what I tried to explain to you.
Yeah, and I understand. I actually heard it looks like Helmer's probably done for the season. So that's pretty sad that Helm probably won't play even in the playoffs.
But again, I will say to you one more thing to finishing. The wings at the Hooters are amazing.
Oh yeah.
The hamburger at the Twin Peaks are amazing.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
I mean, you can't choose one. You have to sample both sides of it to see which one. Yeah, I mean, you can't just pick a true winner.
So
you have to maybe do one on Friday, maybe one on Saturday.
The food is better at the view at the end of the night.
Right.
And they are both have a difficult time to guess who will the best about this. So if you go only for the food, I have to go. I'm a chicken guy. So I have to go with the chicken wings at the Oilers. On the view, it's equal. You'll be happy whatever
Alright.
your restaurant you go.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. That's the way I'd go too. You know, the thing I really like about Hooters is their wings are spicier. They have really good spice. So, you know, like I'm one of those guys. I like it hot. They call me the fire eater. So I like to eat the fire. I like
Yeah.
to eat a lot of fire. So,
You know,
Hooters, you can't get that at Twin Peaks. You know.
they don't have a lot of Hooters in America on the beach. They have one at Fort Lauderdale on the third floor where they are. And the Twin Peak is not popular a lot in Florida compared to others.
Okay.
And then the Twin Peak, it was great like Colorado. You have a lot of good restaurants. Illinois, Chicago at Twin Peak. I've been there a lot of the time. But I went to Colorado. I use the one in Boulder or Superior, whatever you call it. And they have one on the shopping
So
mall over there.
I believe that one's Flatirons Crossing.
Yeah, exactly. You
Flatirons
got it.
Crossing.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the one that was in the fire, the Marshall Fire.
So usually that's
Yeah,
where
they
I
have the
make
Marshall.
my hockey meetings in hockey.
Okay.
So yeah, it
Yeah.
was a good one about that.
Awesome.
But you remember this one. Hooters
right,
here in
awesome.
Thailand is on the beach too. But yeah, I just want to share it with you about this, Mr.
Yeah. No, awesome, Coach. I really love it. Anytime I'm going to do a hockey meeting, I'm going to
Yeah.
either go to a Twin Peaks or a Hooters. That's the
No
two
problem.
choices that I'm gonna...
Anytime you want me to helping you, if you want to channel, please let me know. I will do my best to helping you.
So I have a podcast called The Willie Jackerson Experiment. That's why I changed my name and inherited a Willie Snyder. But Willie Jackerson, he's just a fictional character, and he just talks about stuff. This week we did one about the comet. So I don't know if you know this, Coach, but if you look out your condominium out the north west horizon with a little telescope or binoculars, you'll be able to see a comet.
Awesome.
And it comes around every 50,000 years. So
Wow.
I did my podcast about the comet that comes around every 50,000 years. You could see it. They say you could see it with the naked eye. You might be able to look out your balcony and see it.
Wow.
To the north.
Yeah, I just want to let you know our next meeting for the moderator, Mr. Willie, is going to be every one of them have to be at the Hooters restaurant. So they will be live on the Zoom. And Danny will be at the Orleans Hooters and be at the Thailand Hooters. And it will be like this all around. And it will be the next meeting. So, Danny's going to be the one in charge. And the Columbus Blue Jacket cut the lead from 2-1. Again, the Nashville Predators still winning 2-1, Mr. Willie. Have an amazing, great night, Mr. Willie. We appreciate a lot.
Yeah, awesome,
and I can't wait to see you next time.
Thanks for having me, Coach.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
You're welcome anytime.
Love you,
Thanks so
Hockey
much.
Nation.
Okay, Willie Snyder directly from yes, it is from Denver downtown. We come from earlier for Denver downtown, and then we went to Ottawa downtown. Now we have to go all the way to Winnipeg to welcome back our friend, of course, Dan Asham, going to knock the door, following by Harry after that. So let's open the door for Mr. Dan Asham with the Colette Asham. Welcome back, Mr. Danny.
Good evening, Coach. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What about you, my friend?
Not too bad. I told you the Montreal Canadiens were going to win tonight.
You did it. Honestly, you are the rare people said tonight the Montreal is going to win tonight. And I have to give you credit for that one over there. I was not expect that at all.
No, I didn't expect the Montreal to win at all.
But you nailed it. You predict the Montreal Canadiens win tonight, and they did it by the score 4-1, and good performance.
And that was you know what my prediction was? It was 4-1 tonight too. Really, honestly.
Oh yeah,
4-1 for Montreal.
You nailed it. Yeah, you double nailed it. So you put the nail and right away deep in the wood. By the way, what kind
nail
of
in the coffin? Is that what you're
the
saying?
most impressive for the Montreal tonight? Which players?
Yeah. So what'd you think about the overall play, like Montebo?
Montebo was, and again, 5 straight game, 3-2 in the last 5 game, save percentage, a point, 954. A goal against average below at 2.10 during those 5 games. So we have to give credit for he does for the Montreal Canadiens. He's the reason why the Montreal are performing well, and Saint is between the pipes after the injury of Jake Allen.
Yeah. Another quick question. Who do you think stood out for the Habs tonight?
Well, you have a few players. The first star is Justin Barron. I think Barron showed a lot tonight as a defenseman. You can see the impact of Mike Madison helping the Montreal Canadiens on the transition, on puck moving, and the way he played well on the offensive zone. And then you have to give credit for Kirby Dak, 2 assists tonight, but 2 goals for Dadonov. That would be, Dadonov scored 2 goals in the first 44 game and in 40 game this year, and then he scored 2 on the same night. We have to give this for Dadonov for sure. And it's a team effort tonight. I like the way they play on defensive zone coverage. Don't give a lot of opportunity for the Winnipeg Jet at 5 versus 5. That's another good news about this. The Montreal make a big save. But I don't see a team. You watch more the Winnipeg Jet compared to me. I didn't see a Winnipeg Jet hungry or compete a lot. I think they came to the game where it's going to be easier. And I was impressed.
Yeah, they didn't look that hungry tonight. I don't know what. They didn't look like the first place team that they are.
You're absolutely right. Alibag defense, himself to try to get a Jet in the game or stay in the game, but not good enough at the end. The second period killed them with 3 goals against Montreal Canadiens, and the space, 7-8 minutes. So, but again, I don't see that negatively for the Habs. Montreal play a solid game as the team could together.
What do you think about the play of Caulfield tonight? He didn't play too bad, eh?
Which one?
Caulfield.
Caulfield, not bad. The first line was not like they did their job. I think you have 1 opportunity, 2 opportunities during the game. I like Jesse Allen on that line. I really like Allen. I think Allen said he got a call out from the Laval. He did a good game. And then tonight, I don't have the stat in front of me right now, but I think he played over 60 minutes. I have to look a little, but he have a good game between with the Zuski and Caulfield. Hopefully this can continue. But talking about that, I want to mention Kirby Dak as a center right now. For me, he really looked great there. Hopefully he can improve his face-off percentage, but he looked good as a center for the Montreal Canadiens.
For sure. Well, another thing is near the end of the game, Jack and I didn't back down on Lowry. I give him credit for that.
Lowry, how tough he is. Lowry is a good fighter, but a tough guy and physical, right? And Albert did it that way. It was a good fight, but Albert did it at the end. He won the battle. But again, not only the battle, it's about the physical he bring on the team on the ice, Jakai, with his hit, everything like that. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, you always need a guy like that, on the ice, like Jack-Eye. What do you think?
I'm sorry again?
I say you always need a person like that on the ice, like Jack-Eye, right?
All right, he's an unicorn, right? He brings something not many can bring on the table, and I think that helping. And the future that we're helping Montreal Canadiens when he going to the time for the playoff, everything like that. Jack-Eye have his spot with the Montreal Canadiens a long term. Third pairing for me is great for him to be there, and I think that's what you need when you beat a team for the playoff a long term. So that's what Jakai does.
Yeah. Well, I should let you get going because you have a lot of calls, and I keep up on your podcast and the great work you do.
No problem. Say hi to us, to Colette, and we wish you, Dan, an amazing, great night.
Sure.
Always a pleasure.
And
Open the door.
I'll
Don't
tell you
forget
something
Thursday
right now.
night, Dan. We play against the Fleur Panthers Thursday night.
I won't.
Awesome.
Well, what? I'll tell you something right now before I get going. Our weather hasn't been our winter's been not too bad here this year. It hasn't been as cold as it used to be.
I understand your point of view about this, but would be it's fun to watch those games tonight like you did, and we wish you an amazing, great night, Mr. Dan and Colette, and thanks again to support the channel. It's a pleasure to having you aboard.
Yeah, you too. You have a great night, and keep up the good work.
All right, Danny, thank you so much, my friend. Dan, Asham directly for Winnipeg Jets downtown Manitoba with us tonight again for a great report after the. Before we go to Harry, we want to give you some update. After 6 minutes remaining on the third period, the Predator Nashville 2, Blue Jacket 1. We are after 40 minutes at the Chicago Center. We have Buffalo Sabre 3, Chicago 1. The Detroit Red Wings take the lead at the middle of the game 1-0. Dylan Larkin, the captain, scored power play goal. The Oilers take the lead now 2-1 again. The Seattle Kraken. McDavid have a 1 goal tonight, and that's what's happening around the league. And we want to welcome notre ami Harry for une couple de minutes avec nous ce soir. Harry, welcome back. Salut mon Harry, comment tu vas mon homme?
Si, monsieur.
Comment tu vas mon homme?
Ça va très toi, ça va?
Ben oui, qu'est-ce que tu penses de la partie ce soir?
Moi, il gagné 4-1.
Ben oui, 4-1 après une victoire de 2-1 contre les New York Rangers. Très belle performance de Montréal ce soir.
Ouais, et Chassansan, il manquait but, là.
Dadona va compter un but, Hoffman, Anderson. Comment tu as trouvé la performance de Montembeault ce soir?
J'aime ça, c'est Manitoba, il a raté, là. C'est Manitoba, il a raté, il manquait, il a raté, là.
Oui, très, très belle performance pour Montembeault ce soir. Donc, tu es très heureux de la victoire des Canadiens ce soir, mon Harry.
Bah oui, moi, il gagnait, toi, il gagnait tout le temps.
Ben oui, ben d'accord avec toi, mon homme. As-tu d'autres choses à nous dire avant de nous quitter?
Oui, j'aime ça, parce que Café, je sais pas si c'est ça, Café.
Café a un petit peu de misère ce soir. Le Montréal a beaucoup des joueurs de blessés ce soir. Armia Sakoski avec Drouin et Jake Evans. Donc, ils ont manqué beaucoup de joueurs ce soir.
Ouais, coucou PC, oui.
Oui. Bon, Henri, on te remercie beaucoup d'avoir arrêté ce soir. On te souhaite une bonne soirée. Puis merci d'être avec nous. Les gens t'aiment beaucoup. Donc, on va se reparler à la prochaine partie.
Oui.
Oui. Bon, parfait, mon homme. On te souhaite une bonne soirée, Harry.
Merci, toi aussi.
Bye-bye. Notre ami Harry, guys, de la belle province de Québec, est avec nous ce soir. On l'aime beaucoup, notre Harry. Donc, c'est ça qu'on fait ici. That's what we do here, guys. We welcome everybody, and if we can help make someone happy, that's all about at the end of the night. So that's what we are right now. We have a couple of people. I'm happy for MLS. Pierre Martin, okay, got it. Chicago. And on top, type, can you send the link about this one over there? And on top, are you okay with the ad winning game and not thinking on much, Roger? At the end of the night, Butch, I will say to you one thing. Not a big friend between the 6 or 7 at the end of the night. And I think that's okay with me about that. If you talk about 28 to 21, I would be worried. But they will finish, 26, 27, 28, 29 at the end of the day. I don't see anything else. So I'm not worried about that, Bush. I think I'm okay with that. But we have to go to New Jersey Devils, not New Jersey downtown, to see our friend RJ Calabro with all the update around the league. Stop by to give us a little bit more what's going on around the league and give us some last update, Mr. RJ. Thanks to be with us tonight.
How are you guys doing?
How you doing, my friend?
All right.
All right. So what's going on with you tonight?
I just watched some games before. I just watched them a little bit. I just watched a little bit of hockey today.
Yep. 8 game, right?
Yep. 8 game today. Yep.
So Nashville's still winning 2-1, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we got 5 games tomorrow.
5 games tomorrow?
Yep.
What we have
Penguins
tomorrow?
versus Set. Tomorrow we got the Penguins versus Setters at 7 o'clock. Boston versus the Islanders at 7:30. The Avalanche versus the Flames at 9:30. The Dallas Stars versus the Sharks at 10 o'clock. And the Lightning versus the Vegas Knights at 10 o'clock. And that's it.
Wow.
So far.
So Ottawa, Pittsburgh, big game for Ottawa. And then a big game for the Colorado Avalanche for the Flames. So I'm not sure which team I'm going to do tomorrow night. Maybe I do the Calgary, Colorado. I will see.
And I got all the schedules for the NFL for the next round of the playoffs for the
All right.
Juniors champion. I got the playoffs. Got the Jaguars are playing the Kansas City Chiefs at 4:30 on Saturday, and the Giants are playing the Eagles at 8:15 on Sunday on Saturday, and then Sunday on the June 22nd, the California Bengals versus the Bills at 3 o'clock, and the Cowboys have played the 49ers at 6:30. That's on the schedule.
That's awesome to
And
hear
I
that.
look and the baseball and then baseball is coming back next year in 2023. Baseball
Who's
is coming
coming back?
back. Baseball. All
Baseball?
baseball is coming back. Yup, baseball is coming back on March 30th to August 1st,
Oh, wow.
2023.
So the training camps
Baseball is
goes,
coming
the
back.
training camps start next month, right?
Yup,
I see about
yup.
that one over there. The
And
Arizona
the
tied the
Montreal
game 1-1, Mr.
Yup, and then Thursday, June 19th, the Florida Panthers versus Montreal at 7 o'clock on the schedule.
That's
their next
awesome
game.
to hear that. About that, anything you want to talk about Montreal Canadiens? What you feel about this
Oh
game
yeah, and
tonight?
you guys know, I'll let you know, Hooters open for a lot of years on a restaurant. You remember that, Coach? You remember Hooters?
Yeah,
How many years Hooters open?
yeah.
Hooters open in 39 years. Hooters open.
Which city?
30 in New Jersey.
New Jersey. Wow, that's a great day to hear that about
39
that.
years from April 1st from 1983.
And I just want to mention you, Edmonton just score, take the lead 3-1 against the
Wow.
Kraken.
Wow.
So thanks so much, our friend
Oh,
RJ
and you
tonight.
guys, you know, and I got a breaking news. I hear on the news today. One of the injuries from the Toronto Maple Leafs, Nick, got the injuries out for the rest of the season. He has to pay for $796,567 for injury for the rest of the season.
For Nick
For
Robinson,
Toronto Maple
Nick
Leafs.
Robinson for the Toronto Maple Leafs, right?
Yep. Toronto Maple Leafs.
Awesome. Thanks so
The
much for
rest
the
of the
last
season.
update, Mr. RJ. And I'll definitely will see
Yep.
you a little bit later on the show tonight. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow night for the warm-up show at 6 p.m.
Yep, that's fine. Have a great night, guys.
All right, RJ, have a good night, buddy. Thanks again for your job tonight. RJ Calabro knocked the door quicker from New Jersey tonight. And he will come back. Baseball is albeit not a sport for Luc Lafortune. And then we have Butch. I like that Wi-Fi gave out a nice snuggle sandwich and a take it down. You're absolutely that about this, Butch, about the Jacky tonight. My dad said, hyper RJ, go Edmonton, go Pierre Martin. Alors que Jacky help us exchange Josie after the fight. Proud and our tap. Yeah, so don't mess with Arbor Gold Ox. About this one there, go the Hawks. The Hawks cut the lead from 3-2 at the beginning of the third period, guys. Kurashev score is 8 of the year. And that's what we're about. We have about 150 to go remaining, guys. And Nashville Predator, 122 to go on the Nashville Predator. Can we go to watch this game to finalize this game? We are right now on the end of the show. So we're going to talk about follow all the game around the league with 4 games in action at this moment. And we're going to give you a little bit more information about the Nashville and the Columbus Blue Jacket right there. 122 to go remaining on the third period. And Sarah just make an amazing, great save at this end. Bonne nuit, mon Harry. On se souhaite bonsoir. About this, we have a few people in the chat. Thanks so much, everybody. What a great game for the Montreal Canadiens. We finished with 110 or 109 likes tonight. Not too bad show. For sure, Aber the Barber, it will shave your face for Luc Lafortune. About this, Nashville attacking right now in the zone of the Columbus Blue Jacket with 44 seconds to go remaining on this period between both. 3-2, the Buffalo Sabres guys against the Chicago Blackhawks. 1-1, Coyotes and the Detroit Red Wings. Black eye for an attack. Aber, no offense, love him. He learned his roster spot, Roger. Yeah, I agree with you about this, Butch. He does really well with the Montreal Canadiens. I still, like anybody else, need to improve as a hockey defenseman, but I think he delivered a lot of good things for the Montreal Canadiens. Like I said, he brings some quality things the Montreal does not have around the team, and that's what he does for the Montreal. So I think that's good to have a guy like Albert Jacquard on your team for sure. 26 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this game between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Nashville Predator. The good news for the Nashville, they're still in the zone of the Columbus Blue Jackets, and that helping them. Columbus to not get out of the zone, and the interception for the Columbus by the Nashville. There we go. Chanier say hi to Pierre Martin. 4 seconds to go remaining. Empty net now for the Blue Jackets. They try to tie the game at 2-2. That will be a huge W for the Nashville Predator. That will helping the Florida Panthers go a little bit down and standing. Again, that was said, Roger. I agree with you. With him, I go for the good. Bravo, Coach. Merci. All right, Pierre Martin. Thanks so much, my friend. Have an amazing, great night. Final score, Nashville 2 and Blue Jacket 1. This is the final score, guys. So on this one, we're going to see where we're at. With that W, Nashville passed the St. Louis Blues and the Florida Panthers, and they passed the Colorado Avalanche. So the Nashville jumped for 21 and the standing, and they go to 17. The Florida Panthers drop at 21 right now, but Florida Panthers have most of the game play in that league so far. So Florida are at .5100, 511 winning percentage. So if Buffalo Sabres can get that W tonight, it will be 1 point behind the Florida Panthers with 3 games in hands. And then Detroit win tonight, it will be 2 points behind the Florida Panthers with 3 game in hands. So we'll be see what's happening about this. Buffalo winning 3-2. And our tap, Roger Pinot stay. A short term, yes. Roger, but not a long term. Until the player coming back, he will not stay over there. Notre ami Philippe, directement de Sainte-Thérèse, dans la région de Blainville, nous souhaite un bonsoir. On te souhaite un bonsoir. Merci d'être avec nous ce soir.
Ça fait plaisir.
Dis-nous qu'est-ce que tu penses de la performance de Montréal ce soir, parce que dimanche, la dernière fois qu'on s'est parlé, on était surpris que Montréal pouvait gagner un back-to-back. Ce soir, je pense que moi, en tout cas, je suis encore plus grosse surprise que Montréal gagne ce soir. Je ne m'attendais pas à cette victoire. Pas pendant.
Mais moi aussi, je ne m'attendais pas qu'il ait gagné, mais comme je dis l'autre fois, s'il joue bien encore comme samedi, dimanche, je veux dire dimanche, s'il joue bien comme ça encore, ils ont des chances. C'est ça qui est arrivé ce soir. Tu donnes pas de chance aux autres, tu les frappes. Les Jets, ils ont frappé. On dirait que c'est plus difficile pour Winnipeg. C'est ça qu'il faut qu'ils fassent, le Canadien. Pas tous les matchs, mais quelques-uns. S'ils sont capables de faire ça tous les matchs, je pense qu'ils sont capables de bien jouer comme ça. Je pense qu'il faut avoir la confiance, parce que je trouve qu'il y a beaucoup de joueurs qui ont bien joué. Ladonov qui a 2 buts, c'était surprenant qu'il y ait 2 buts. Puis Hoffman aussi, c'était impressionnant. Là.
Bien d'accord avec toi. Pour gagner un match comme ce soir ou d'autres matchs, ça prend du support du bas de l'alignement. Pas souvent, pas toujours que ce soit Caulfield ou Suzuki. Comprends-tu? Donc, ce soir, la raison de gagner, mais on parle de 2 joueurs qui jouent sur le bottom 6 comme Dadonov, qui a bien performé, puis Hoffman, donc, puis Anderson. Donc, 3 joueurs qu'on comptait au début de l'année qui pourraient avoir une bonne saison. Finalement, ont produit ce soir pour donner la victoire du Canadien de Montréal ce soir contre les Winnipeg Jets.
Ouais, puis aussi, le goaler Samuel Montembeau, il était très bon ce soir. Puis il y a eu 5 matchs, puis je trouve qu'on lui donne beaucoup de chance. C'est sûr qu'on y a besoin, mais c'est sûr que Jack Allen, là, il on ne sait pas quand il va revenir. Parce que là, Primo est encore là. Puis je pense pas que Primo va partir, là, parce que sinon, faut qu'il
La
prenne
bonne
l'avion.
nouvelle pour Montréal présentement, ils n'ont pas de partie back-to-back. Donc, ils jouent
Ouais, c'est ça
jeudi,
qui était.
puis ils jouent samedi. Donc, après ça, ils partent pour un. Après ça, je pense qu'ils vont avoir un autre. Ils jouent juste mardi après ça. Donc, tu sais, ils n'ont pas un calendrier condensé là, pour cette semaine. Donc, ils pourraient utiliser Montembeau toute la semaine, puis il n'y aura pas de problème de ce côté-là. Ils ne vont pas prendre Primo pantoute, puis ils vont donner la chance à Montembeau. Puis quand Jake Allen va revenir, ben, ils vont. Tant qu'aussi longtemps que Montembeau et l'équipe va bien, ils ne pousseront pas le retour de Jake Allen, d'après moi.
Non, c'est ça qu'ils vont faire. Ils vont le faire jouer tant qu'il ne sera pas là. Puis je pense que c'est bon pour ce jeune-là parce il peut avoir plus de chances de jouer. Parce que je pense que il va bien. Il y a juste peut-être contre Seattle, mais ça, c'est un match à oublier. Mais à part ça, contre toutes les autres équipes, tous les autres matchs qu'il a joué,
Ouais,
il a fait
la
les
partie
arrêts.
il a perdu contre Nashville 2-1, c'est pas de sa faute pantoute. La partie contre Seattle, là, moi, je le blâmerais pas. Là. Les Canadiens ne sont pas présentés la première période, ils ont donné 3 buts. Donc, tu peux pas le blâmer. Si je me souviens bien, il y avait un
Non,
type
c'est ça.
en avant de lui. Puis après ça, il a tué la jambe de Kovacevic au Jordan Harris contre la Seattle Kraken. Donc, vraiment, moi, je le blâme. Je le blâme pas, comme tu dis très bien en passant. Là. Donc, très belle performance de Tambo. Un Artab, il dit dans la chat en anglais, ben, je vais te dire en français, c'était quoi le point tournant de la partie ce soir entre Montréal et le Winnipeg Jet? Qu'est-ce qui a fait la différence que ça a tourné le point, le momentum?
Moi, je pense que c'est les buts ou les. Je trouve qu'aussi c'est le goaler qui a fait les arrêts qu'il avait besoin de faire, puis ils ont fait, puis
Pour
que
moi, c'est
les
les 2
deux.
buts rapides de Montréal dans l'espace de 2 minutes. Là. Ça a changé ça. Puis le troisième but a formé, a formé le clou pour le Winnipeg Jet. D'après moi, là, ils ont beaucoup de misère à revenir de ce côté-là. Donc, pour moi, le momentum des 3 buts à Montréal, la deuxième période, a vraiment fait la grosse différence pour Montréal. Puis encore une fois, tu disais très bien la dernière partie, Philippe, tu disais Montréal doit commencer du bon pied les parties. Ce soir, ils l'ont fait. 0-0 après la première période. Je pense que les lancers, c'était 10-6 après les 20 minutes. Donc, tu as bien résumé ça la dernière fois. Tu disais Montréal doit très bien commencer, jouer bien la première période.
C'est important. Il y a des statistiques que s'il commence mal un match ou qu'il se fait accorder un but, il y a beaucoup de défaites. Puis c'est pas. Si tu gagnes quand tu commences, si tu commences comme à l'heure que le match commence, il faut qu'il travaille jusqu'à la fin, même que ce soit 1-0 pour l'autre équipe en première période, même si on travaillait. Mais là, c'était 0-0, fait que c'était pas si pire. Puis quand il y a eu une pénalité puis qu'ils ont marqué, les Canadiens n'ont pas dit on va lâcher, ils ont travaillé. Puis j'ai juste surpris un peu qu'ils aient gagné, mais moi je pense que je suis content. On sait jamais pas Nashville, contre la Floride puis contre Toronto, on sait jamais ces matchs-là. Si les Canadiens travaillent comme aujourd'hui, comme ce soir, ils peuvent les gagner.
Bon, et
Ce serait pas
d'après
si
moi,
peu.
si tous comme ça, Philippe, ils peuvent gagner contre n'importe qui. C'est ça qu'on
Mais
demande. C'est ça qu'on demande d'eux autres. On sait que c'est pas une équipe des playoffs, mais au moins qu'ils se présentent puis donnent des bonnes présentations à tous les soirs comme qu'ils font présentement. C'est ça qu'on veut. S'ils gagnent, tant mieux. S'ils perdent, tant pis. Tu sais, j'ai posé la question comme la dernière fois, je disais aux gens, bon, êtes-vous mieux que Montréal perde ou vous aimez mieux, êtes-vous plus heureux quand Montréal perd ou quand il gagne? Because le monde, ils veulent qu'il y ait un bon choix de repêchage.
ouais, ça c'est sûr, mais c'est qu'une équipe de hockey, c'est sûr que eux ils veulent pas perdre, mais s'ils gagnent et qu'ils perdent, moi c'est les importants, c'est que c'est sûr que j'aime mieux qu'ils gagnent, mais s'ils peuvent pas toutes les gagner, ça je comprends parce que parce qu'ils ont une jeune équipe puis tant qu'ils vont avoir une équipe jeune, je peux faire confiance que c'est sûr qu'il y a des matchs qu'ils vont perdre parce que ça va être difficile. Il y a des matchs qu'ils vont gagner que aussi ça va être difficile parce que ils jouent contre des bonnes équipes, ils peuvent les gagner, mais ils aussi peuvent perdre des matchs contre des équipes qui ne sont pas supposées de perdre.
Ouais.
Entre les deux, ils sont, il y a des matchs comme ce soir puis dimanche qui n'étaient pas supposés gagner, mais qu'ils ont gagné. Puis il y a des matchs contre, pas contre Seattle, mais contre des équipes moins bonnes comme Buffalo, pas Buffalo, je me rappelle pas quelle équipe, mais comme, mettons, Arizona ou ces choses comme ça. Mais eux, ils ont gagné, mais des matchs contre des équipes moins bonnes qui perdent, qui sont pas supposés. Fait que l'équipe peut perdre, mais peut gagner aussi. Peuvent perdre contre des bonnes équipes, puis gagner contre des bonnes équipes, des bonnes, puis perdre contre des moins bonnes. C'est ça qui peut arriver.
La constance de travailler, pour moi, c'est la constance de travailler en équipe et d'effort. C'est sûr qu'il y a des petits roller coasters, mais je faisais, ils ont beaucoup de misère au mois de décembre, mais après moi, ils s'en vont sur une bonne lancée. Ils ont connu un bon mois d'octobre, ils ont connu un bon mois de novembre. Ils ont eu de la misère en décembre à cause du calendrier qui n'était pas favorable pour eux autres, avec les blessures, puis le problème qu'ils ont eu avec la température et les avions. Ça n'a pas aidé leur performance à la fin du mois pour le décembre. Puis janvier, présentement, il y a un bon mois. Donc, sur 4 mois, ils ont 3 mois vraiment performants présentement.
Ouais, c'est ça, ils sont pas mauvais. C'est juste que les affaires qui est arrivé, c'était plus difficile, mais il y a pas d'excuse parce que faut que tu travailles, même si c'est des voyagements. C'est sûr, c'est
Oui,
pas
c'est
facile, je
parce que
comprends.
les gens n'ont pas constaté, Philippe, c'est que quand ils ont voyagé, ils ont eu 3 fois des problèmes. Un, de la température.
Oh,
Ils ont fallu qu'ils restent à Colorado. Puis 2 fois, ils ont des problèmes avec leurs avions qu'ils ont retardés. Donc, quand tu arrives à 5 heures du matin, comparativement à 1 heure le matin, puis que tu joues à 7 heures le soir, c'est des robots.
Ouais.
Hein? Quand je dis des robots, ils ont leur propre routine. Donc, entre midi et 3 heures, il faut qu'ils dorment. Puis c'est des joueurs comme ça qui font que c'est pas des excuses, mais c'est des antéparaments que ça n'arrive pas normalement, que ça aurait fait des meilleures performances pour Montréal, d'après moi, comparativement. Puis c'est pas facile sur
Mais
la
au
route.
moins, c'est la vie, mais je pense que même c'est difficile. En plus, je vois contre des bonnes équipes, c'est normal.
Ouais,
Ça, on
c'est
peut
pas facile
comprendre
à
ça.
jouer sur la route, tu sais, au mois dans le temps de Noël, des affaires comme ça. Donc, bien
Parce
d'accord
qu'il
avec
y a
toi.
des jeunes, il y a des jeunes qui arrivent, des jeunes qui jouent, puis là, c'est pas facile.
Puis en plus, il y a eu des
Tu sais,
blessures. Des joueurs clés comme Savard, Cooley, il y a eu Monahan. Donc, ça a eu des impacts majeurs. Ben, regarde, quand Savard il revenait avec Montréal, il y a une statistique que j'ai trouvée hier. Savard est 16, 15 et 2 quand il joue. Puis c'est 3, 8 et 1 quand il n'est pas sur l'alignement.
ça fait une différence. Ça fait vraiment une différence. Quand il est pas là, puis quand il est là,
C'est
ça
ça.
fait la différence.
Oui. Donc, c'est des joueurs clés importants dans leur alignement qui font des choses comme ça, tu sais. Donc,
Tu sais, il est capable de faire, il est capable d'avoir des jeunes, puis il fait confiance aux jeunes,
ouais.
et puis aide les jeunes. Je veux dire, il aime les jeunes. Puis c'est important d'avoir un vétéran dans l'équipe, parce que s'il n'y en a pas, c'est pas facile, parce que les autres jeunes ne peuvent pas s'aider. C'est comme, c'est comme Savard qui aide, mais là il est blessé, mais Goulet, puis tous les autres, là, Jacky, tout ça, ils les aident, puis c'est important d'avoir des vétérans, parce que pour avoir des vétérans, c'est important, parce que si t'as pas de vétérans, ce sera jamais facile.
C'est what le balance. Il faut que ça soit balancé entre les deux. Donc, merci beaucoup, Philippe. Toujours très bon d'avoir tes commentaires. Toujours un plaisir de t'avoir après la partie. Jeudi soir, la Floride contre Montréal Canadien. Donc, j'espère qu'on va se revoir. Avant de partir, tu donnerais-tu ta prédiction pour jeudi soir?
C'est sûr, ça sera pas. C'est sûr que Floride sont moins bons, mais comme on dit, on sait jamais ce qui arrive à un match. Ben, je pense que ça va être 4-3 prolongation, peut-être. Parce que je pense que ça va être très serré. Parce que Floride, Ils ont perdu ce soir à Toronto. Ils arrivent à Montréal, je pense que c'est demain ou je sais pas quand ils
Ouais, non,
arrivent.
ils ont flayé après la partie ce soir, c'est
C'est
certain.
ça, ce soir, puis là, ils s'en vont à Montréal. Mais ils vont ils vont aller dans l'hôtel, puis se reposer. Puis
D'après moi, ils vont prendre une journée de congé ce soir, demain, puis ils vont
c'est vrai,
passer jeudi matin parce que le voyage, ils sont sur la route depuis samedi, je crois. Donc, ils vont prendre une journée de congé, puis ils vont revenir jeudi contre Montréal. Pour le bénéfice de tout, il faut que Montréal gagne jeudi soir contre eux autres. Parce que ça va donner un avantage pour le classement général pour la Floride d'aller plus bas.
non, c'est ça. C'est
Okay.
faut qu'ils soient moins bons, puis
Ouais.
pour le pêchage aussi.
En plein ça, mon Philippe. Donc, merci beaucoup, mon homme. On se reparle jeudi soir, peut-être après la partie.
Ouais, c'est sûr, je suis là.
Parfait, mon Philippe. Je te souhaite une bonne soirée, puis on se reparle plus tard jeudi soir.
Oui, à jeudi.
Parfait. Bonne soirée.
Bye-bye.
Merci. Bye-bye.
Bonsoir.
Philippe, directeur de la belle province Sainte-Thérèse. Maintenant, il est de retour avec nous ce soir pour la deuxième fois. Monsieur Danny.
Hey, Coach, how's it going?
I'm good.
Okay, just going to show you the difference from 15 minutes away from my house. This is my house. Look how much snow we got.
Wow. Is it fresh snow or what?
Wait, yeah, that's fresh.
Wow. Wow, my God. Yeah. More snow in your
See the
area. Is it why? The altitude? What's the problem?
Excuse me, Coach, I didn't hear.
Why you have more snow in your area versus Ottawa or other location?
I have no clue why.
Is it
I
because
just came
you
back from
are the
Ottawa.
bad guy and the people that the weather punish you?
I don't know. It just gets look. I got my neighbor. This guy there. He shovels. He doesn't use a snowblower. I
Wow,
have to use
11
a
o'clock
snowblower.
p.m.
Like,
Wow. That's crazy. You have a lot of
what a
snow for
difference.
sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. But
That's-
the thing is, I can't even put the ice shack on the ice because it's not thick enough.
Oh, yeah?
It's only 5 inches thick right now, the ice. We
Wow.
normally wait until it's about 12 inches, then we go on the ice. But normally on January 15, we are on the ice.
You are for sure now. Full like Nicolas, he live in Sherbrooke, and he's impressed by the number, by your snow, by Nicolas.
Oh, Nicolas, le tannant?
Ouais, Nicolas de Tannant, lui, il n'y a pas beaucoup de snow à Sherbrooke. There we go. Wow, impressive.
Wow.
I'm
But they're
impressed
calling,
by the quality of people shovel the snow. Everybody look like their driveway is really clean.
Yeah. Well, you got a company. See this? That's a company coming to do it. Whoever
Oh, yeah?
has those signs. Me, I'm the sucker. I have to do it myself.
Okay.
So my snow blower broke down, so I haven't done the side of my vehicle yet.
Okay.
And this
Wow.
guy here, he shoved.
Here we go. That's the way to do that.
Yeah. I just wanted to show you the difference of here and downtown
Oh, yeah.
Ottawa.
That's you can see right away, like, wow, you have a lot more snow in your area for sure. So.
Definitely.
All right. Thanks so much, Danny. Thanks so much. We appreciate that. Thanks
All right,
again.
talk to you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Danny
Bye.
T, guys, is directly from Ottawa, dans la belle région de Ottawa, sorry, with a lot of snow around. Impressive about that one over there. And then we appreciate that around here. You don't pay enough for tax. That's why Danny stay one po area. Danny ne changera pas jamais. Le tenant, Danny reste Danny. Oui, de bien, gars. Nicolas, on te souhaite une bonne nuit, mon homme. Merci d'avoir arrêté ce soir. That awesome for Willie Snyder. There's a great shot tonight. We have John Mickelson. I took Jets. I thought actually that Monte when we go off the rail again and auto fire goal about this one. American Patriots, beware of the Marlin Normando. All right, thanks so much about this one over there. You're welcome, Danny, by the way. And to conclude the show, guys, we have a couple of news. The Buffalo Sabres win right now 3-2 against Chicago Blackhawks with 4 minutes 41 to go remaining. At the end of the second period, guys, the Detroit Red Wings 1-1 against the Coyotes, Arizona Coyotes at the Mullet Arena. And then Edmonton Oilers, like we predict, right now winning 3-1 against the Seattle Kraken. And McDavid scored 1 goal for the Oilers tonight. That game. The Chicago just hit the post, guys. The Chicago almost scored on that one. Buffalo cannot lose that game, guys. It would be terrible for the Buffalo Sabres to lose that game. That will helping too much the Florida Panthers, by the way. So, would be interesting to see that. Wow. And à tap, everything like this, and Danny and some for the while. Glad to see that. One of the 12 likes, but now getting close to Chicago. Will be interesting who's going to winning the lottery, right? That's why I'm in Arizona. Larry, by the way, I say you a little bit earlier, Coach, don't worry about the snow. Larry, I agree with you about this one over there. A couple of people talk in the chat. And then we're going to go a little bit further. Chania talk with everybody. Spring around the corner from Gary Conroy. Talk about this. And then we have a few people that have just several Danny. And Marco knocked the door earlier. More, I see snow downtown Ottawa right now. I see like the senator. Here we go. Marco was in the chat earlier. A lot of people talk each other. Bergeron, Singh, Hoffman about this one over there. And then I said the Ox coach about that. All right, guys, I think we'll conclude the show tonight. I think we did pretty good overall. Good game for the Montreal Canadiens. Very happy for the Montreal win for the score 4-1. We'll be back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock p.m. For the warm-up show. And then tomorrow night, we have 2 games I'm not sure yet if I'm doing the Ottawa Senator or the Colorado Avalanche at 9:30. I don't like those games at 9:30. It's a little bit too late. But I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling about this one over there. Coach Chauvel sent about this one over there. Yeah, that's another kind of the snow I have here, honestly. But we'll be see about this. Again, the guys, thanks so much for your participation tonight, the Hockey Nation Show. But before we leave, we want to remind you guys again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock p.m. And then, of course, don't forget to watching my video every day. At Daily News, the Buffalo Sabres just hit the post again, level with the snow all my life until 4 years ago, Larry. I was lucky to leave earlier my life, Larry, but you're absolutely right about this. Good night, John Mickelson. But we want to remember everybody one more time. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Yes, you have greatness inside of you, everybody. Thanks so much for your participation. The Hockey Nation Live Show, play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, Roll Code Frenchie. Until the next time, my friend, we wish you an amazing, great, blessing night. Everybody, sweet dream. Remember, the Hockey Nation Live Show, so I want to say to you one more thing. We love you, people. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Thanks a lot, Vinny. Thanks so much, Willie Snyder, Danny T, Luc Lafortune, and our tap, all the moderators earlier. We got Ron, we got Jose, we got Luciano, RJ Calabro with all the update. Thanks so much, my friend. We have Larry in Arizona, John Mickelson earlier. Then we have Marco Larabi was knocked the door. Shania from Thailand for us tonight. Nicolas de Gobi Bono just knocked the door out. Thanks so much, Bart Harton. Gary Cornoyer, welcome back, my friend. Have an amazing, great night. Yann Genet, the New Brunswick, is in the house. Thanks so much, guys. You're amazing to be there with me late the night. Of course, and Artap, always a pleasure having you aboard. Have an amazing, great night, Mr. Artap. And one more battle between you and me tonight, Mr. Artap. The Arizona versus the Detroit Red Wings.
Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted. You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united.
this started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided.